the strongest. Oh no, somebody in the YouTube comments was pointing out that I should try making some glasses, which they said they recall being 2 aquamarines. I'd be able to give myself a big head start in all of this if I just grabbed my list of Rune Factory 4 recipes, because they seem entirely unchanged. So you know what, we'll kick off by checking that out straight away. Where do I do that again? Here we go. Let us try and make ourselves, it's not an accessory, is it? No, even though it's glasses, it counts as a boshi. A hat, if you will. So our options are very few and all very weak. The best thing we have here is defense +4 with an Osharena boshi. I'm not sure about Osharena. And perhaps I never will. Let's just try making something without a recipe. Aquamarine and aquamarine. Whoa. Whoa, not sure about that. What if I tried 2 amethysts? No? Okay, right. I don't have a ton of these, but I'll try it anyway. Boy, this game is terrible at loading assets. There we go, Megane created. Is Megane glasses any good? No, they are really not. But they're unshipped. So if nothing else, I've got myself another recipe that I didn't need to consume bread for, and something else to throw into the shipping bin. Although when it comes to items we have on hand, it's very limited, isn't it? Okay, something else I'll do before bed is make myself another batch of toast, because the bread economy is very strong for us. This is not my toast making thing. Here we go, in the kiln. Think of Lin Fa romancing mod. I mean, I could think about it, but I could also not. That does seem more your kind of thing, Nix. Alright, let's kill ourselves making a whole bunch of bread. Shows you making a pizza there. I believe pizza is something that you can make in the game. Yeah, but it tends to be seafood pizza, doesn't it? And it requires things like ketchup and cheese, which are intermediary products. Intermediary? Inter something products. Jinx, it's my English, it's also fallen apart today, it seems. Okay, make ourselves 9 batches of toast that we're going to keep in our pocket and use eventually. But for now, it's time for Marvin to sleep in his bed, as opposed to other people's beds. Trying to sleep in other people's beds is a time-honored tradition in Rune Factory. Oh, Crivens, now she's waking us up. Alright, so last time we were playing this, Scarlet joined the village. If I recall well, she was sent here from headquarters. She thought that we weren't up to snuff as a seed member, but then we beat her to capturing the big fat bastard guy, who for some reason is just hanging around now, seeming awfully free to move around as he wants. I wonder if he is around the village right now. Anyway, Scarlet here is yelling at us to wake up. I'm a little interested in Scarlet. She does have knife ears, but there's not really the implication otherwise that she is an elf. And she is wearing a hat. And I do quite like hats. No spats, though. Also, she's quite authoritative and perhaps authoritarian. Could go for that. Dosta deska, says Marvin. Yeah, let's get that Japanese rolling nice and early. Yon, what is it? Oh, she's saying something's pretty bad. What is so bad? What is it, says Marvin. Come with me, she says, unable to explain the situation verbally. Dakara nani ga deska. Like I'm saying, what is it, Scarlet? And she's getting really angry with us. More, she says. Tonikaku isho ni ite kudasai. For the love of God, come with me, she yells. She is somewhere on the spectrum, we're quite certain of that, but we haven't ascertained exactly where. Ah, wait a minute there, Scarlet-san. She knows that Jake wouldn't understand it verbally. She doesn't know us well enough for that. Then again, she does tend to talk heavily in kanji, using words and phrases that I'm unfamiliar with. And I did a pathetic run on the kanji mines between the streams. What I intended to do was make flashcards of all the N4 kanji. I didn't do that because I was just enraptured by 20 hours of Baron Von Owen failing at Nancy Drew and the Mystery of Castle Malloy. Or rather, the Haunting of Castle Malloy. Right, Shitsure Tashimasu. Please excuse us. Oh, Crivens. Rigobas Chief. Two somethings, some kind of counters going on. Go as oh Christ, is she making us do like a morning routine of introducing ourselves to the chief and asking what our goals and necessities are for the day? That's the feeling I'm getting here. Oh Christ, no, we're dealing with Fat Bastard who we locked up. Good to see someone's actually taking command here. And oh my, Gandoajo? So kashikomaranakutei. Tanoshini? Is that really fun? Yeah, I was thinking Gandalf there as well, but it's not Gandalf, I think. It's just some kind of man, some kind of something-looking man? We don't actually know that. I feel that whenever you see the combination at the start there, it's something royal, so I don't know. Royal-looking man? Let's go with that. What is he saying, though? Everything's fine. He's probably not saying fun. I think he's saying easy, though. But that's not really easy, is it? Maybe it is. Okay. Well, whatever he's saying, Scarlet's agreeing with it. Scarlet-san, konani something surinante? I don't know that. Dare daro? Well, we're cutting to the chase. Who is this? Marvin? Our question's obviously offended knife ears here. And again, with the kanji that I do not recognize, Scarlet's given me no time to just ease into this here at all. Something ni catenante. What? Okay, I think she's telling us who this is, but that's flying over my head. Yaba. What, this is bad? Voice. Something came out in the voice? And here's the kanji I just do not know. What is that? It's got a lot of different things going in them, but how they come together, I have no idea. Nice to meet you. Okay, he's the seed something. But again, what that is, I don't know. And his name is Gandoaju. Okay, sure. And Marvin's also exclaiming the seed something or other. Ah, right. It's Sokan, and it's the Inspector General. Thank you, Meridian. How would I not know the kanji for Inspector General? Well, it's complicated enough to be memorable, but also, what the heck? Oh well, I'll do my utmost. Ichiban erai hito janai ka? He is the most erai person. Isn't he quite the erai person? But what is erai? Erai. Flamboyant, maybe? Given how he's dressing up and presenting himself. Nice to meet you too. Our name's Marvin. Oh. Kimi ga soka. Ah, you're... Is that so? So, that's you? Rune. Ah, hello Alpha Gemo. Erai Hito is a big wig. There we go. Your time in Japan is paying dividends already. Okay, this is the... That's right, it was the rune vanishing. Yeah, because it's not quite brightly water thinging. Anyway, I can get that. So the case of the missing runes... Taiho Suru? Taiho Suru? Okay, well he's saying that we've helped out with a case of the missing runes, I think. Your seed. Ah, Crivens. Scarlet and everyone's Scarlet nose just beats me into submission here. If you just don't know what it is, you can usually grasp it from what surrounds it, but you're just saying, you're the seed. Maybe he's doubling down on the fact that it was us that helped out with the whole rune thing. You also, Scarlet. You too did well. Kore karamo seed. Well, you just said it, but that doesn't mean I was picking up on it. And so for this, the seeds... Hoshitame. Okay, I think he's hoping that we continue to work hard for the benefit of seed. Scarlet agrees. And Dewa Koreka... Nyx is just having a laugh in chat here. Dewa Korekara Oswaldo. Oh yeah, Oswald is big fat bastard that we have detained here. And he's going to take him, transfer him, send him. He's going to take him in some capacity back to headquarters. Good, keep him out of my village. Chief Libby here, Yoroshiku. Okay, I think this is send my regards to Libby. I see he finds her insufferable as well. Whoa. Is that Bikurishita? I don't know, it just feels like it might be. Somebody pointed out the readings for that earlier, I think, and it already went over my head. Anyway, what an impressive aura that guy had. Naturally. Tozendes. The viewer reduction strats are working. I really can't take this game, says Dizzy. Yeah, a lot of people, this is not their cup of tea. But it's my cup of tea, and I shall drink it thoroughly. Right, Anno. Right, Anno country, or state, or empire, or some kind of thing like that. Uh, 10 years? Okay, it's been 10 years since the something of some kind of state. Oh, it's Kincho for tension and nervousness. Thank you. Also gonna forget that. Words are tough. Okay, Scarlet, this is just beating me over the head way too early into this. Pass. She's given us some kind of explanation here, but it's too much for me, Scarlet. Nice to see her smile a bit for a change, though. She's talking about things that just go way over my head here. Do you still do Frostpunk runs, Jake? No, Frostpunk has been and gone. Looks like they've announced something new, though, so I'll definitely be checking that out. But I've done everything conceivable in Frostpunk. To continue to play more would just be like beating a dead horse. And it is long dead. Maybe if they'd added modding support to the game, it would have been kept alive for longer. But 11-bit did not, even though they said they would pre-release. Sonnani sugoi hito ga waza rigubas made kiru nante Bikuri. Ah, there's Bikuri. So there are all these amazing people, and they've come all the way to Rigubas, and that is Bikuri. Isn't that surprising? I'm surprised all these people are coming here. Me as well. Masaka Gandoaju. Oh yeah, Gandoaju. Gandoaju. There's got to be a better way of phrasing that, because that's such a daft name. Anyway, General Manager Gando. Mizu kara oide ni naru to wa omoi masen deshita. I didn't think the General Manager would be coming all the way here. Oh hey, it's Libby. Aha. Sore dake oki na jiken datta to koto da? Sore dake oki. So there was a big jiken, whatever jiken is. Chief, doko he. Okay, where the hell have you been, Libby? The General Manager just returned home. Yeah, she says, Watashi wa aitsu ga nigate nanda? Yurose watashi wa aitsu ga nigate. Nigate desu means I hate it. Oh, so I guess she doesn't like getting on with the General Manager guy? Okay, I'm assuming that's Nigate right there, because it's got te for hands. I'm not sure about the Niga, though, but it kind of makes sense there. So you're not good at it. Chief Tomoaro Hito ga sonna reason de. Are we asking her what's the reason? No, we're not really asking her something. We're saying that... not good at it. Chief Tomoaru Hito. Are we saying that she kind of has to be dealing with him? Hiki watashi wa to toko ori naku sundan daro. Konkai wa Big Eye. What is Big Eye? Nimiru. Watashi wa ga doko ori. So where I'm going, Konkai wa Big Eye. Oh, wasn't Big Eye like a big fuss or a big deal? She's probably just saying like, hey, what's the big deal? Who cares? Maybe. I'll go with that. I gotta fill in blanks here myself. Mizukara something or other. The village is... We carry something on our feet. The General Manager's there again. Skoshiwa... You're saying things, Scarlet, but I'm clearly not piecing them together here, man. This is punishment for me early on. I was hoping I'd be able to start off the day doing my dailies, getting into the swing of things, but no, we're just brutalized with this. Okay, so wanting to see a little bit of is what's in the second line, but the first bit, I mean, carrying something of the town on our feet, I don't get it. Well, at least Libby's laughing at Scarlet here, so we'll go with that. Kuhuhu Okoto wari da. No idea. Ome is tolerance, says Alphagemo. Tolerance? I didn't think of that. I still don't think it's that. I'm sure oh well, whatever. Sakaku. Another big Jiken. What is a Jiken? Ga kaike tsushite non biri. This is just all the worst people to talk to, and I'm dealing with them all the time this morning. I don't get it. Why am I even listening to these people? And katabutsu no shigoto ninken ni natta no de wa tsumaran daro yo. Maybe you should get one of those phone apps so you can draw kanji you don't know and it'll give you the definition. That would make sense, but I really feel like it would break flow a lot, because I'd be doing it a lot, and some of those kanji are complicated. Also, I would definitely still forget them. So, Yuto... Okay, so whatever Libby has been saying, Scarlet is somewhat agreeing with. I thought so as well. And Marvin... Yeah, Marvin's playing the part of me well here, because I'm not understanding it. It doesn't look like Marvin is either. Oh, I think we're free. I hope we're free. Great, I didn't want any of that. Jinx, that even progressed an hour of the day. The game's taking stuff away from me. What are you up to there? Oh, well, whatever you're doing, you've stopped it. Yeah, we'll do our best today as well. Don't tell me about the weather, tell me about you. Hordud. Oh yeah, are you using the hold ability? Something hold. Charge the hold. Shikarits. Okay. So she's telling us that we can charge up the hold ability, and she's saying that we should continue to use it. Well, I do use it. Is that really all you had to say? Sorry? Sabo. No, we didn't level up our Japanese skill. Feels like it leveled down today. Jiko is accident and Jiken is incident. They're easy to mix up. Yeah, it's also a pain when she keeps saying it in katakana. I didn't realize Prime gave you a free Twitch till you mentioned it. Enjoy Bezos bucks. Yeah, I'll take Bezos bucks. What is a sabo? Sabote inaika... something or other. So she came to check on sabos, but I don't know what a sabo is. Alright, I've had enough of you already, Scarlet. Let me give you a gift. What would you like? There we go. Everybody likes my grass. Yes, 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 you're very welcome. And I suppose I should also bow gracefully to our presence. How are we doing on the lovey with you? Wow, that's raised really fast. Almost level 5. You're rocketing up to Lucy levels already. You've gone past everybody else we've already known here. Well, not Yuki. Yuki's our beloved old bread-selling lady. Alright, great. Can I do my dailies yet? I want to get away from all of this. It's too much for me. Sabote is slacking off. So she came to check and see that we're not slacking off. Maybe not us specifically. Have I done this stuff yet? No. See, I thought I had something to ship out a level 5. No, I'm growing my level 5s. I remember now. Alright, well, time for dailies. Ah, the grind. The grind feels good. Is that an earth crystal? Not sure, but they'll all pop up one at a time to show me. Yeah, it was an Earth Crystal. Worth decent dosh, difficult enough to work with, boosts defense. Hard to complain about getting myself an Earth Crystal. Is that everything I had to crush here? I think it is. It's good to keep this place clear, because the clearer it is, the more chances I'm going to have some more rocks and stumps spawn, and we like both of those. It's a little bit surprising how in Rune Factory Tides of Destiny they used the rotational menus to allow you to very quickly change between presets, and although Rune Factory Tides of Destiny is a pretty awful game, also known as Oceans, that was a really nice thing they had added. I'm surprised they didn't work with it more here. Maybe they thought the mainliner games should stick to the mainliner formula of quick bar here and switching between things. I think all of them do. I can't really remember if Rune Factory 1 had it, but I'm fairly certain everything from 2 and beyond did. It's been a long time since I played Rune Factory 1, and I could never go back to it. That's back when they used the subtitle A Fantasy Harvest Moon. They dropped that later on, kind of lived its own life afterwards. Oh, nice. I got plenty of rocks, 361 of them, and 174 wood. All the materials I could need, and even my fertilizer bin is doing well. That is surprising. I never normally invest much into the fertilizer bin. But when I play Rune Factory 4, I tend to do a lot more power gaming with the field. I wouldn't normally leave it so free to have rocks and stumps pop up. Not interested in breaking every rock and twig, so I'll just happily ship a bunch of those. And there's not really anything to chop, so instead we get smashing. But we gotta be careful or else we'll accidentally smash our seeds, including the level 5 caboose that we have in there. And I really do need to get those level 5 turnips going. Honestly, I want them all the way up to level 10. That way, when I get my hands on the beloved golden turnips, I'll be able to make extremely high-leveled turnip dishes, turnip heaven, which will be worth a ton of money. And it is turnip heaven. The other thing I've been thinking of, which is a raw material, is turnip miracle, which is hard to get your hands on. Good enough. Now let's go and tend to the animals. Jake, is your Japanese completely self-taught? Completely. I haven't had anyone else teach me. Unless you count the early days of Nama Sensei on YouTube, who yelled at me to learn the kanas by writing them out 50 times, he said. He'd give you a kana, he'd explain it, and then he'd yell 50 times at you. And, you know, it worked. Every single one, 50 times, and you don't forget them after that. Although I do still find katakana annoying. I love the word gasoline in katakana. All the characters look the same. I hope these cluckadoodles that we have grow up big and strong someday, because the manky old eggs that they drop in here are just not worth it. What made you pick it up? If I recall well, I'd just gotten my new job in security at the time. Oh, I didn't shut my glasses. And I was like, you know what, I should mark this new career. Well, to call it a career is a bit out there, but I should mark this new thing I'm doing with taking up something new. And I was like, well, I know. I've never really taken to languages, and I do want to go to Japan someday, so I'll learn Japanese. Flawless logic. And what did I do at that time? I checked out the Nama Sensei things. I downloaded a game for the Nintendo DS, which was Learn Japanese. It was pretty bad. It still is pretty bad. But the best thing I did for myself was I got myself the Genki textbooks. Those are very good, actually. Genki is good. Are we regretting that life choice? I suppose the only regret I've ever had is putting it down and picking it back up periodically. If I'd actually just given it my fullest attention since the very start, I'm sure I'd be fluent by now, but isn't that the regret of the ages? What is this thing? Apparently I made it. I don't recall. Oh, it's my fishing rod. Yes, yes, of course. I was wondering if it was some kind of staff. The fact that it didn't have a leaf peeling off of it made me wonder if it was actually anything like that. Okay, I'm also going to get rid of this axe. Alright, oh, right, no, wrong place to try and get rid of it. Cool looking scythe. Alright, that's farm tools. This is weapons. But I'm never using it, so away you go. Magic seems to be pretty damn powerful for me. What else is powerful is getting myself this grass. Now, I got myself a rune there, and it powered me up in something enough that I got myself a new ability. The charge attack for single-handed swords. That's cool, but I don't use single-handed swords. Don't like them. So away it goes. I guess I could go and brush the bigger animals. Is it the only foreign language you speak? To claim that I speak Japanese is pretty damn false. But it's the only foreign language I have any competence in whatsoever. I studied German in primary school and French in another primary school and secondary school. Neither of those stuck. No, they just suck. Learning language in school is bloody awful, though. Alright, I think I wouldn't mind going to the other dragon as well. Okay, right, so you select farm dragon and then the type of farm dragon. This loading screen right here is the reason I think I will only ever utilize one of these farming dragons. You know in Rune Factory 4, when you expand your farm, and it's not even a quarter of a second between going from one farm to the other? That's great. Here, you've got that long time between them, and it's awful. Just awful. I have a bit of a hope, although it might only be a hope, that what they're doing is they're going to actually have a PC release for this as well for the Western audiences. Since they did announce PC port for Rune Factory 4. I doubt it though. I strongly suspect that they have a timed exclusivity deal with Nintendo, where they're going to have it out on the Switch for at least a year before they can do ports. I doubt they'd ever talk about that, but that's the impression that I get. Timed exclusives are quite common, and I'd imagine Nintendo are just the type to have that. Okay, this took long enough. I don't think any new areas opened up for us, but I'd be happy if it did, and I'd be even happier if somebody just put down a bleeding flower shop in the village, because I really want to be growing flowers too. We got another dragon when we cleared the last dungeon. We did a day 0 dungeon dive on the volcano, and it worked out really well for us. We cleared the whole thing, but our magical prowess is so high that we just crushed everything on our way through. Earth Spike takes care of most things, and if it's weak to water, we have a water magic wand that we're using right now. Okay, great. The dailies took a little bit longer than normal there, but I was quite diligent in slicing up the place. Oh boy, our beloved Lucy has an event for us, although maybe it's not Lucy. Every event shows that it's Lucy, even though they have nothing to do with Lucy. Ah. In the off chance that it is Lucy, let's go and fish her up something nice. What? There we go. Got myself a Dokunijimas. The smallest one we've ever had. Wait, did I catch 2 there? I did. I did catch 2. That's weird. That's dare I say, quality of life right there. Fishing one at a time is a huge pain in the butt in this game, but now it seems that if you have high-leveled fishing things, you can get multiple of them. See that big one? I want that big fish. It's huge. It's been a while since we... Well, I don't think we've ever gotten ourselves a truly big catch, so I want it. It's not impossible that it's just a big boot, but I want it regardless. Yoisho, same thing again. I'm sure enough people have been fishing throughout all of time to have ever caught 2 fish at once, but the logistics of that seem a little lost on me, especially if it's 2 identically sized and typed fish. God, remember the search for the Imago? Something that Rune Factory 4 had. There we go. No. Get over here. Okay, I got... Oh, wow, a 173 centimeter long Itao. And I caught 2 of them. So what is that? That's like Onachi-chikan. It's probably read together in a different way, but it's at the same time I got 2 of them together. What? 2 of those massive fish? That's gotta be good. What are they? Oh dear God. It's only a level 2 thing, and I've never shipped it before, but it ships for 6,825 gold. Does your stamina regenerate while in dialogue? Yes, it does. But it, I think it goes up by a linear amount. So as my rune point maximum amount grows, it's proportionally going to give me back less. I caught 2 fish in one go before, says Chumro. I caught a bass, and then a pike tried to eat my bass. Reeled them both in. Had half a bass left and a pike. Well, lucky you. Okay, well, I mean, I'm not going to give Lucy the good fish, but, dang. Anybody know what an Itou is? I-T-O-U? Because I do not. What it is, though, to me, is money. Not that money is a problem for us, but hey, that was a big catch. We would have had a reasonable chance of winning the biggest fish competition if we'd fished that thing up. The rest of these, you know, I might as well just ship them all except the one I want to give loose, and this one should go in my fridge. But I'm not at my fridge right now, so I'm just going to keep it in my pocket for a while. I'm sure the scent of the fish that we carry around will attract Lucy to us even further. I can't believe fish haven't evolved to not just grab onto the hooks all the time. Okay, well, thankfully the event actually does involve Lucy. In Harvest Moon, events with characters would boost your relations with them. I don't think that Rune Factory does that at all. It's kind of a shame, because I always thought it a nice touch, say in Back to Nature, where you'd have an event with Popuri, she gives you an egg to cultivate into a chicken, and you do so, and if you named the chicken Popuri, she would blush and you'd get even more affection with her. Or you could let it die and she would lose affection. None of that here in Rune Factory, at least I'm not aware of it. Okay, right. Lucy, we say, what's going on? How do you say it again? How have I forgotten that? Muzukashi Kao, you've got a difficult face upon you. Which probably is a Japanese way of saying you look troubled. Oh god, no, not your daddy again. Okay. Daddy's Morata Choto he? Are you talking about that mirror again? Because she did get a mirror from Daddy before, and this could be a follow-up for it. Yeah, Kumochi is saying exactly that. The Kagami, the mirror. Choto hen nanda. There's something a little bit wrong or weird about it. Hen? Yes, hen, she says. Kore ni what? That's like next water woman? I don't know that one. Itsumo wa guchi ni shinai yona koto ya himitsu ni shite takoto poro to ichao mitai na no? What? Itsumo. So that big box there is usually mouth, as I understand it. No level 10 crops here yet, Kupfer. That'll take some time. Nowhere near that. I've only just planted level 5s here. Its appearance, Sugata. Okay, well, I'm past that already, so I can't even remember what that was all about. Okay, I don't know what you're talking about here, Luce. Itsumo wa guchi ni shinai yona koto ya himitsu. Himitsu? What was himitsu again? Shitetoko. What are you getting at? Omoe to taru koto ga aru yona. I can really think of that. Himitsu is secret. There we go. Looked a lot more recognizable in katakana there. Hiragana rather. So that mirror. Oh, crapins. I was hoping this mirror would be a one-off thing, not a recurring thing, because it seems like a whole lot of nonsense to me. So about that mirror. Hoka no hito ni mo misetari shinakata? Have you been showing off that mirror to other people? Tashka... Reinhardt, Randolph, Sorekara Mat. Okay, so you've been showing it off to a lot of people. Yappari, I knew it. Sore de anna koto ni natte tanda. I get it. That's what's been going on. Moshkashite. Oh, wait. Reinhardt, This has been Lucy's event. Those people have all been doing weird things, and it's because she showed them the mirror. Randolph spoke to his wife about always going on adventures. Reinhardt confessed that he used crappy ingredients for the princess's food, and I forget the other one. Did she say mutton? I think it was mutton. Mutton was moaning to the master, Muscle Man, about something. I didn't think that was anything unusual, though, for them at least. Moshkashte. So, this mirror, after all, has been something ide mo kakaterun janai kara. I don't know, but we're saying, is this mirror? I don't know what that is. It's like mouth and kind of brother. Noroi is curse. Okay, so maybe this mirror is cursed then. Okay, well, this one came up before. Old royalty curse. So we got some old royal curse on the mirror. And now it's trying to give us epilepsy. Oa! Koa! What a fright. This game loves its fade to blacks here. Lucy screams and says, Mate kora, Attache my mirror. What's that again? Some kind of movement related thing. So she wants her mirror to come back. Did it fly away or something? I don't know. To think we have all the 3D assets here at hand, but the 2D game did a better job of actually giving an impression of what's going on. This game is full of fade to black, and people just appearing out of nowhere like that. Ah, Marvin, Lucio, Mina. Have you seen Lucy there? She was right there. Right, just now, a Tori. Is that Tori? I think it's Tori. A bird has taken the mirror, and it went in. That's east, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, it is. It went east. Humu! Sore wa maitana. Maitana. I don't know what maitana is, but she's saying something about that's how it is. Nanika attan desu ka? What's going on? Kai return. Ah. Well, that makes sense. It was movement related. Everything with that kanji, with the kind of flicky line under and to the left of it, and that little dot there. Very symbolic of movement. I can't think of a case where it doesn't refer to movement in some capacity. Right. We got ourselves another tegami, another letter. Lucy. Is that the mirror again? Yeah, the Lucy's mirror. Doyarai wakutsuki no something. Well, that's the product, right? Datarashi. So there's something going on with that mirror. What exactly, I don't know. And here's that ancient. It was used in ancient something or others, probably ancient times, and something shita, some kind of professional thing. Okay, the real feelings of those who have it are something, and given what we've seen, it's probably something to do with exposure. So exposes the true feelings of those who look at the mirror. Oh, is that going to make Lucy confess to us then? We know she feels that way towards us. We can tell. We have a bar graph for it. Yeah, it seems like the descriptors are very roundabout for what the characters are trying to say, plus the personalities. The game is intentionally refraining from showing things, so Jake has to focus more on the kanji for understanding. How dare it knows what it's getting at here. Shika momazui koto ni yoi tokimi chikan me something kete ko. Okay, so if you look at it for a long time, you will speak your true something or others. Shiro mono rashi. Shiromono? Okay, well... okay. Isn't that what they're already doing? Sore wa yokurimashita? Anyway, we're saying that's very troubling. Perhaps even a problem. Well, if it was a problem, wouldn't we say mondai? No, mondai nai for no problem. Mondai desu? Taihen desu? Whatever, it's bad news. However, Lucy is always living living openly, showing her true self. This curse, Daijobu. It's probably okay for Lucy to be cursed. Okay, great, Marvin. The doctor disagrees here. That kid, are de hito one something or other. No. She's always drinking down her true intentions? Oh, so Lucy is keeping some deep dark secret from the world? Nandemonai. Oh, nothing, she said. A typical thing. Hinting at something and saying, oh, no, it's nothing. Tonikaku Abunai. That came up earlier and I can't believe I passed it by, but when you put Abunai there, of course, drilled that one quite a lot. Abunai Mono Dakura. It is dangerous. Hurry up and... Now, I'm fairly certain that's the kanji I've seen for single-handed in terms of weapons. So I don't know what the context here is, but she's probably saying, deal with it. For once, I'd kind of like a game to turn the whole bar graph on its head. Elaborate, even, Loki. Sugu machikairi kairu yoni. Usi ni... I always forget the reading for that, but it's tell. Okay. Hurry up and return the mirror and tell Lucy. I understand, says Marvin. The lengths we go to for our dear Luce. Where even is she? Oh, she ran off into the forest. Or so the game says, but I bet she's also around here somewhere. Well, I was hoping that would be the case. I could... No, she's working at the bread store, right? Yeah. Let's go and get our bread. This is a really weird thing in the game. When somebody's in the middle of an event in Rune Factory 4, they are actually physically with the event, and even if you have them in your party, they will bugger off to deal with it. But in Rune Factory 5, they're still doing all the normal stuff when they're meant to be at the event. It's really, really lazy. This game has a lot of disappointments going for it, sadly. But that's probably because I'm comparing it to Rune Factory 4, which has no disappointment whatsoever. Anyway, she likes the gift. We bury our face into her buttocks and also just talk to her. And I'm not really caring what she is saying, I'm just doing this because it'll grind up opinion with her. And while we're at it, I would like some recipe bread. What kind of recipe bread is a good question, though. You know what, could always do with making more and better weaponry. I'd like to get even more powerful staves if I can. Right, that's all the bread she's got, so I'm afraid you're of no use to us anymore. However, I will chomp down on the weapon bread. And we have learnt about the Dehunda, I don't even know. And a big fiery... Ooh, fire fists! I've neglected the fists for a while, but it might be a good idea to get back into punching enemies to death. And the eye meta... Borohasanma? Oh, yes, some kind of special hammer. And a diamond rod. See, that's the kind of thing I'm after. A diamond rod. I don't think we found any diamonds. Although maybe I did. I should double check on that. Anyway, it's definitely a new and improved kind of magical rod. You know, the bar graph of affection being unreliable, because you know affection can't be easily measured like that, just seems like an interesting writing opportunity. Interesting, perhaps, but in a game like this, which is fairly autismal with all of its amounts of stats and things, it would definitely throw one off in an unpleasant way. But it probably could be used in a more story-driven kind of game. Seems like the kind of thing Undertale would do, for example, where you had your love meter, but love was actually level of violence. I think that's what it was. Gurabu. That's just glove. But surely glove is something... well, whatever. We can make it. And a a pitchfork. We can make ourselves a pitchfork. Okay, great. Lucy, how do you feel about me now? Oh, man. Okay, you really like the fish. What if I also gave you a garbage piece of grass that I've been holding on to for a while? No, don't eat it yourself. Does that also boost affection? It does. What if I gave you even more grass? She says, thank you. Oh, please don't make this be the case. Okay, thank goodness. It looks like you get an affection boost from giving a love gift and a like gift and a neutral gift, so I should keep that in mind. I should be giving Lucy grass and fish every day, and if and when I can make her some salmon onigiri, I'll do that as well. Oh, Reinhardt, you don't seem that bad. I'm not going to give you this. I'm going to give you some nasty piss-soaked wool that I found. Ah, domo. Mo wa. What was that again? Like big. Yeah. I don't know. Big something. Use something big something. Sore ni. Ooh. Big law? I don't think it's big law. I doubt he's talking about big law when I've given him that. Also, check the highlights in his hair. It's kind of similar to Libby. Are you a dragon knight as well? You gonna transform? Are you actually my fire farm dragon? I don't know. Okay, well, I don't know, but I think he liked his gift. Nice to meet you as well, Yuki. Nice to meet you as well, but I'm out of here. Also, there is no dash cancelling of that konnichiwa, which is a shame. Man, I bet the big fans of dash cancelling will be sad about that. Okay, I'm gonna stop in by the magical store in the off chance that Heinz is stocking some salmon, because I'd really like to make Lucy her beloved salmon onigiri, and then I want to take her out on a hot date. Well, I used fists a lot in Rune Factory 4, and thanks to Heinz here, he just doesn't care about his shop at all. How is he not going under? Ah, this is probably how. He's got Randolph here, who's always buying wares for his latest adventures. Isn't that right, Randolph? Don't tell me about the weather. Tell me what you're seeing here. Tokidoki desu ga shigoto. So sometimes in the middle of your work, you... What is that going on? Oh, he's talking about his bleeding sore back again. Right, this is something that Rune Factory 5 is really phoning in on compared to 4. In Rune Factory 4, you had special dialogue for every day of the year. Not exactly that, but it felt like it. People had a lot of different things to say. In this, they're just giving you the same things over and over. It's a real cop-out, and I'm disappointed. Really disappointed in that. No, I don't want your magical spells. I've got all of those. I want your random assortment of items, pretty please. Hina sells fish when she is available in the grocery store. Really? That seems very oh dear God, you sell the emery flower? Wow. That's absurd. Then I guess his assortment truly is random. There is no way that you would get your hands on emery flower this early in the game. Huh. That is really absurd. I mean, I could never use it. Its difficulty of use is 66. But emery flowers are something that are very... I mean, you can grow them wholesale, but they're still rare. They take a long time to grow. Okay, otherwise he doesn't really have anything of use here. I bet you can save and load to re-randomize the assortment, but there are a lot of items in this game. I don't want to randomly re-roll 4 over and over. If I had the money to buy that, then there'd be very little point in buying it. I couldn't do anything with it. You should never buy those flowers, with the one exception of making whole... if you have level 10 emery flowers that you can buy, then you might want to get them wholesale so you can make golden juice and turn them into even more money. And that, I think, is the single biggest money maker in the game, golden juice. You can sell them for multi-millions each. But you need to get all the ingredients in it to level 10 to make it really shine. Speaking of shining, Lucy is the apple of my eye, so let's go and hunt her down and make her ours. It is indeed Wednesday already, Erkran. I'm surprised at that myself. My days off melted away because I was busy watching Baron play Castle Malloy extremely poorly. Alright, Luce. His random assortment will probably increase. He doesn't have a lot of different stock in, but that's usually the case early on in these games. It'll grow as we progress. Lucy, the mirror. Where is the mirror? It's high up in this tree. Okay. Well, I guess I'd have to give you a boost then, wouldn't I? Right, that bird, the mirror, something or other. What is that? Well, I don't know. But the bird took the mirror here somewhere, and right now this tree's collecting Shiokana. Okay, so she was thinking about going up the tree and collecting the mirror. Great, good for you. And we could say Abunai Kara. It's dangerous. And therefore we will climb instead, or I'm guessing that's climb because it went with tree here, and it kind of looks like climbing up something. So, could we do this somehow without climb? No, that's not showing bravery. We'll show her just how brave we are. We'll do it. Could have just chopped down the tree using our earth magic. But that's bad, says Lucy. Marvin-kun, date abunai jan. It would be dangerous for you, Marvin. Dai jobu, says Marvin. And then he says something else that I don't quite know. Lucy the bird. What was that again? Like big under a P or something. Teko naika. Well, we're probably telling her to take a look out for the bird whilst we go and climb up there. Huh, I feel like I've seen this exact event before in Rune Factory 4. It involved Doug, though, so it was awful. Leave it to me. Makasete, leave it to me. Aha. See, that's something I would probably know if I watched anime, but I don't watch anime. Itsumo nara. What is that again? Okay, well, whatever it is. Tokai iso nano ni koremo. Is this the result of the mirror, her saying this? But what is she saying? It might be that we're saying she always seems so competitive, but she's not talking about it like that. Is this a result of the mirror? Because normally Lucy would be like, let's have a race to the top of the tree. Or maybe it's meaning it in some other way, but I think that's the gist of it. Magitori sure showed us how much anime you don't watch. Hey now, load up Helden if you want to see it, or Lucky. Lucky did it, was Anime King. Tonikaku, the bird. I'm guessing that's return, but it's not return like return home. Because we're talking about the bird coming back. Okay, so before that bird gets back here, let's go and recover the mirror. See, that means recovery, but here I think it means recovery in like, I will recover this. Also, could you fix your stupid hair, Marvin? And once again, we fade to black, because God forbid we show any animation of climbing a tree. Yoshite atuyo Lucy. Lucy's mirror, here we go. Sore demo anshin. Okay, so it's safe. Oh, but that sounds like a bird's coming back. Marvin-kun abunai. The bird has returned. Wa mato wari kuno wayamete. He's telling the bird to stop doing something. I think it's the bird at least. Maybe it's Lucy. And down we come. Ooh, bugger. Right, he's going to feel that one in the back for some time. Probably the rest of his life. Daijobu, Marvin-kun, are you okay? Yeah. I don't know what that is, but he's probably saying he's okay. Choto, some part of my body. I struck my body in some part, I don't know exactly where. That's bound to mean body, because it's got the moon or organ kanji to the left, so... Well, it's also kind of like important organ. Don't know which one, though. He hurt a part of himself. Your... I think that was arm, because this came up. See, again, the moon / organ kanji to the left, they're always meaning a body part. So, I think we've done in some part of our body, don't know exactly what, and Lucy says, show me. Getting a bit close there, Lucy. Get a little closer. Okay, whatever it is, it's bleeding, and she will care for us. How nice. It wasn't a nut punch, we've had that before. Well, a nut kick at least. Where are you staring at, Luce? Kore de yoshito. So that's that. I do not know that combination of kanji at all, but I bet Alpha Gemo does, and he's in chat. Right, Guzu. Oh, it probably means a gauze. Maybe. Huh. Okay, well, she carried around some kind of, let's say, gauze with her, and Alpha just says nope. How could you be nope? You're practically Japanese. Sasuga. As a, oh yeah, of course she's a she's the doctor's child. Go figure she would carry medical supplies, making all the better for dungeon diving. So, as expected of the child of the Isha, the doctor, Julian Gasugu Tegashichaukara? This is Lucy saying it, so I'm guessing she's saying that Julian gets all banged up from time to time, so you carry around some meds with you. Ah ha ha, so Nanda, is that the case? Well then, what is that? That's like hand, but with something else. I don't know, let's just say that was handy. Right. Mum, okay, so I checked out Mummy's work. Iro Benkyo shitanda yone. So she studied a bit of what Mummy was working on. Oh, no, I know this. It's a tetsu. Tetsu da. Tetsu. Is it tetsu dai or just tetsu? Anyway, it's all about helping out. So, oh my. Skoshi demo soba ni irareru kana to omotte. So, helping out. Skoshi demo soba ni irareru. I think she's coming on to us here. Maybe, maybe not. Hard to tell with them. Atashi. She's underutilized instruments. Dakara. She's a bit useless. And Mum's. She doesn't really hold a candle to her mother. She thinks she's a little bit useless. But Marvin Kun's. Okay. I'm glad we could be of use to you, Marvin Kun. Sugoku. You saved me, Lucy. A bit of an exaggeration there. I do have the heal spell myself, and an endless supply of toast. Nonetheless, to make her feel better about her cripplingly low self-esteem, we say that she saved us here. Do itashi mashite. You're very welcome, she says. Gotta practice the kanji from romance novels, says Doc Spengler. Ugh. Yeah, I could well read some Japanese light novels, but they would need some furigana or else I would just die. Then again, furigana is probably a crutch. You end up just looking at that rather than the kanji itself. I guess I could try. Atashi no hou wa gomen ne. Oh, but I'm so sorry. Keiga sas... I'm guessing that's just you got injured or you got hurt, because she talked about that regarding Julian before. Sore kara sono... That is... Most... So that's the first time we met. Oh, I was a big jerk when we first met. Really, I'm so sorry. And she was a big jerk. She kept saying we were an awfully suspicious, nasty-looking guy. So good for her to apologize for being such a jerk to us. Zutto... Oh, I should know that one, but I've managed to forget it. What is that one? Would furigana even help you? You get demolished by the hiragana speakers. Yeah, well, when you combine the furigana with the kanji, it can really help, because sometimes you see the kanji and you kind of recognize it, but you kind of don't. But when you get helped along with the furigana, you go, oh yes, now it rings bells. But when it's just one or the other, sometimes it can really not help bridge the gap. Ayamari, it's apologize. Okay, so she's apologizing. Iyashi hito date. Something. And Iyashi hito is probably just some other way of saying that she's a jerk. Iyana kodata yo ne atashi. Well, she's probably just still saying that she's a real jerk. We could say, no, that's not the case, or chotto. I'll go with the second one, because I think it's saying that, yeah, you were a bit of a jerk. Yeah, I knew it! Yes, you were. Dakedo. See, that's the foundation of a good relationship, being honest with each other. And she was a jerk. I'm not going to make her feel better by lying to her. Right. Dakedo sore de no kimi wa atashi ni... I think that's kindness of some sort, because it's got that whole heart thing going for it. Okay. Right, even though I was such a big jerk, you were still a bit kind to me. Koyate jibun ga itai omoi shite mo. So even if I'm in pain myself, although I don't know if she's saying that even if I'm in pain myself, as in me or her, I don't know. Atashi, okay, so we'll help each other out even if there's pain. Some kind of busyness. What was that one again? I've managed to forget. Oh, that's like winning and losing. Isn't that competitiveness? No te kuretari kudaranai. Pass, Lucy. I'm passing. Much as I like Lucy, her voice is getting a bit grating when she's trying to be nice to us here. I think I preferred it when she yelled at us more. Okay, you are right now very big something to me. Okay, well, I guess I'm a big deal to her now. Great. Rigubas. Oh, I'm so glad you came to this town of Rigubas. Thank you, Marvin. And we just say Lucy. Nah. Oh, goodness. What am I saying? It must be that mirror. Doshio, what should I do? I'm saying such weird words. Ha 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 ha. Something, Lucy the mirror. Her real intentions came out. It's like magic. Abunai Kara. This is Danger Hayaku. Danger, hurry, something, Shimo. Okay, well, let's get that dangerous thing back to Dr. Shimone. When a cutscene is about to end, I can't help but think Jake's chest swells with hope that he can get back to actual gameplay. More or less. I mean, I would like my relationship with Lucy to blossom through gameplay, dungeon diving, actually having a kid that we can bring dungeon diving ourselves and kitting ourselves up accordingly. Not this trope-filled nonsense. Then again, it's through this trope-filled nonsense that I have to actually put myself through the whippings and beatings of the kanji mines. And it's not even all kanji. In fact, kanji only feels like less than half of the problem with all of this. I'm really not good with the grammar here. Hontoni so datta no? Was that really what was going on? Yes. Oh, I think she didn't know that the mirror was causing such problems like this. Of course, we heard that from the doctor, and now we're telling her that we need to bring it back. Yes, however, Saki Kikara... Saki Kikara... something or other... magic... Oh, right, we don't think it's magical anymore. Because from the tree... Oh, I bet that the mirror broke when we fall from the tree. So there wasn't any magic. Lucy was really telling us how she felt for real. And oh my, she can't handle the cringe. We've all been there. Ja atashi ga ite ta... Oh, so what I was just saying there... was your real feelings nothing to do with the mirror? Oh god, that's so embarrassing, she says. And yet I was so glad to hear what you had to say, Lucy. Marvin Kuhn, she said, I hate that thing where the Japanese just say each other's names. Alpha Gamma, confirm or deny, do the Japanese actually just say each other's names and nothing on top of that in a conversation? Because it's just so trite. The mirror, ho wa nanto ka. Can the mirror be returned? Can the mirror be... I don't know, something about the mirror. Oh, we're going to talk to... we're going to consult with Mr. Muscles about the mirror. Cool. Oh, but Lucy says, no. Abunai mono mitai dashi. Kono mama dei. Right, it's a dangerous thing to have. Let's just leave it be. I forget that. Is that breaking? Even if it's all busted up, father's mood held. Okay, well, might have been a gift from Papa. It's all broken up, but somehow that's okay. Sorry ni moto... And there it is again. Big something or other. What the heck is that? And to me it looks kind of like big work, but it's not that. Well, we've got some kind of big work thing that I already see here. Ah, right. Daiji. Important. I even said it before. Yeah, hearing something once doesn't mean it just goes into your head. If I got Nitro to explain to you a lot of Dutch words, I doubt you'd suddenly remember them all. Then again, we'd all try to forget, wouldn't we? So, we already have something really important. What could that be? The experience we gained along the way? You coward! Sate to soreja. Okay, let's return back to the town now. Dochi ga hayaku da dorikeru ga. Okay, well, we're gonna have another competition soon. Okay. Oh no, she's talking about a competition we're having right now. Who gets back to town fastest? Are we allowed to use spells during it? Because I cast Earth Strike. Ah, no, I haven't used that, and it's been over an hour, almost an hour and a half. Die! Not even remotely fair. I'm going the wrong way here. Is this event going to continue? Well, there are a bunch of other people that have their own events now. Mutton, the dog, or... Oh, well, something's going on over here. Let's go and investigate further. Wait, where is Lucy? Oh, you don't see their locations unless you're in the town. Maybe they don't actually load them in. Still, let's go and visit Lucy at the bread shop and try and confess our feelings. Or is she still going to say that we ate something weird? Dutch is practically German. You just got to get a mushy brain from swamp fever and you can speak it. Ooh. Oh, wow. We went through all that with Lucy and she doesn't actually feel any more affection towards us. I'll go and try a confession and see how she feels, but I'm pretty sure it's locked behind affection level 7. Oh my, she's not here? Oh, no, she is there. I just saw her the moment I paused. Hello, Lucy. Just bury our face in there and then say that we want to talk to you. And then ignore what she has to say, because I really don't care. And then confess our feelings. Ski des. Ah, when it churned a bit on the loading there, I thought she might be accepting, but no. She just says, "Did you eat something weird?" And we're too spineless to say anything else. Right, it's going to take another few days before we get Lucy wrapped around our little finger, but wrapped we shall. Let's go see what's going on here. Apparently, Hina sells fish, and if she sells a salmon, aka a sake, then I want some of that. Oh my days, what a confrontation. So this is Julian, our beloved Lucy's little brother, and he's saying, Nande, mi Sasagi-san. What? Mi Sasagi is the name of the fox lady here that's too fat to fit into her shorts there. Son nani ochitsuete irare rundayo. Now, Julian here doesn't really speak in much kanji, so I find him a nightmare to follow along with what he's saying, which is probably going to be a bit of a tax burden on me if I end up dating Lucy. Son nani ochitsuete irare rundayo. I have no idea. Sore wa Hina mo... Oh, we're talking about Hina, are we? Hina is also a girl. So you... Oh, well, if the shorts annoy you that much, there we go. We can look at them there. Oh, wait, no, they don't even connect up at the top. How do those even stay on? Well, some questions are better off not addressed whatsoever. So you kotomo arun janai kate. So whatever they're talking about, the explanation is that Hina is a girl, which must come as a crushing surprise to Julian here. But that's nothing your resident seed won't get up in your face about. Mi Sasagi-san, Julian, what are you up to, you two? Ara, says Misasagi, because she's a never-ever. You cannot marry her. Although maybe, if this does get a PC release, we'll get the mods going. Hoo, she says. Jitsu wa hina ni ski na hita ga. Jitsu wa hina ni ski na hita. So something about people liking Hina, or people that Hina likes, I'm not actually sure. Dekita mitai nandes. It seems like it's already been done. What's been done? I don't know what you're talking about. Huh? Hina-chan? What about Hina? Saikin Nanika Zu. Which never ever mod would you use for Rune Factory 4? Ooh. I don't know. See, I'm a big fan of Chlorica and Dolce, and they're all already available. None of the never evers in Rune Factory 4 really tickled my fancy for marrying or dating. Unless I'm missing out on somebody. Well, there's Bado. Right. Let's get back to Julian here. I'm not quite sure what he's talking about. Because again, there's not a lick of kanji in anything he's saying, and kanji is such a great anchor point to figure out the rest of the grammar around. So, Saikin nani ga zutto kangai tete. So I think he's saying that recently something's come to mind. Kyo ni tanoshi so. So some kind of thing that's fun or that he's looking forward to. Omoi dashite wa. Omoi dasu's to remember, isn't it? I don't know what you're talking about, Julian. Honestly, you've got me broken apart here. Now, Raven is already accessible in Rune Factory 3. Julian-kun, sore wa yakimochi kara kashira? Yakimochi. Again, I don't know what these two are talking about whatsoever. Yeah, you couldn't take Porco for yourself. Porco is everybody's best boy. Yakimochi nankachanai. So whatever it is, it's not a yakimochi, but what in God's name is a yakimochi? Ore wa tada chotto kininatta te dakede. Either fried mochi or jealousy. So he's saying he's not jealous. He's just a little bit something. Sorry, Jake. Heading outside now for a workout. Enjoy me as AFK watcher. You're just harvesting the vote swingers, I can tell. Ja Hina-chan no koto ki ni nara nai no. So what about Hina-chan's mood or feelings or something? Again, I don't know contextually what they're talking about here, so I'm a little lost. Ki ni naru wake nai daro sonna koto. Is Hina gonna appear and put us out of our misery? Hey, it's Hina. I need some salmon, and I need it now. Oh my, there's Hina-chan. Ah, ma. That kid, Anani Nico shite. Nico? Is that like the Japanese version of YouTube? Doko ni iku no desho? Where is she going? Ki ni naru hito no tokoro toka. Ki ni naru hito. So somebody that you care about? Oh, right. So perhaps we're indicating that Hina is off to see somebody that she likes, and Julian, who obviously has a crush on Hina, and yet tries to beat her up every day, is taken aback by this. The jealousy surges through his tiny veins. Itsute ite... Miru? What? Shogane wa zen kyo. He's probably saying, like, I don't care at all what she's up to, but he really cares. Julian-kun wa. You're such a... And I think that was shy, wasn't it? You're such a shy person. No, shy was something else. Shy was, like, outer feeling. No, that was surprise. Maybe it is shy. Christ, I don't know. He has a hard time expressing his emotions. But of course he does. He's like 6 years old. Who could properly articulate their emotions at that age? Right, Parmo-san, are you here? At least I finally learned that that's what Iru is. Irashai Masei Hina Yoku Ki Mashita ne. Welcome, Hina-chan. Well, at least he's talking somewhat normally to Hina. Oh, okay, Christ. No privacy in this bleeding village, is there? Hina Taraparmu-san no okyaku ni. So, you are a customer over at Parmo's shop? Nano yo nano desho. Well, yo there is utilize, but it's also only. So, what are you utilizing there? Guess it's just like, what are you doing there? Koko kara dato. Omise. It's omise, shop. Really? Did I say okyaku for customer? Yeah, because that's something entirely different. Oh well. Oh well, oh well. So inside the shop, conversing. Okay, we can't hear what they're talking about inside the shop. Ore tachi mo kitsu. No, kidzu. Kidzu? Kidzukare nai yo ni. Mise ni haite. Okay, right. Mise ni haite miyo. So let's... Are you actually wanting to go inside the shop? Yeah, there we go. That's Okyaku-san. Greetings from Australia. Hey, at least you're closer to the Japs here than we are. Which they couldn't be much further away. So surely you know some of these runes. Okay, so sho Yametaho. I don't want any of this. We should just stop what we're doing. But no, Julian is offended at the very idea that we want to stop eavesdropping and spying on these two. When this game is over, would you be interested in trying out other all-Japanese games after a break, of course? Yeah, it's something I talked about during the survey. Right. Kono mama ja kaeri nayo iko Marvin-kun mi Sasagi-san. So let's go. We're not going to stop or something to that effect. Gotcha. Why are we getting involved? Why is Misasagi getting involved? I mean, sure, she's Hina's mother, but Crivens, just let the kids play. Watakushi, which is her weird way of saying myself. Nanda katana shiga. Okay, so this is explaining it. She's having a bit of fun here. Thought the foxes didn't like the rain. I zoned out during the survey. How could you? Your undivided attention was needed for the full 4.5 hours. So somehow we've scaled the walls and climbed in upstairs without Paramo or Hina noticing. Futari de something or other. Gateiru yodake. Have I even progressed a single day in this? I just want to tend to my farm here. And Mari Kiko Enaina. So they're doing a lot of stuff, but we can't hear them. Hina wa daisuki. Okay, this is going to be one of your classic Japanese tropes of misunderstanding. This sounds like Hina is saying that she loves Paramo. She's obviously not saying that. She obviously either loves somebody else or loves something that Paramo is showing off. And Julian is saying, oh, just now, Hina said to Paramo-san that she loves him. Ah, that kid. Moshkashite Hina-chan skina hito. So the person that Hina loves, it's Paramo-san? We are shocked. I wonder how the localized version is going to deal with this. I imagine that they wouldn't want to tread on that. Usoda ro. That cannot be. It must be a lie. Ore date hina. I am Hina's. And then he trails off. He insists that he be Hina's most important person. However, Sugoku... What an amazing... Sugoku... Something Gaioku Mierushi. So when looking at it... So Sonnano... Dame dayo. It's wrong. It's bad. It's dame. And Julian's going to storm off to address this misunderstanding. Just kidding. I'm sure they'll just let the misunderstanding wave around for dozens more converses here. Oi, Hina, koko de nani shiterun dayo. What the hell is the meaning of this? It's not exactly what he said, but that's doubtlessly what he meant. Hey, Julian? Marvin? Mummy? What are you all doing here? Crikey. Oh, what is this? I do not know that kanji at all. Something key. Amazing desu, says Palmo. Amazing. What could it mean? 3 people. Itsukara soko ni itan desu ka? Why do we have all these people here? I don't know either, Parmo. This is getting painful. It's Odoroki, which is surprising. Bit of a complicated kanji, that one. Okay, Hanashi wa ato de... Talking Hina Parmo-san koto ga sonosuki. Parmo-san, could it be that you like this freak of nature? Eh? Julian, what are you? Sonna iki nari. I figured Marvin would just be saying, what are you saying, Julian? But I don't actually know what he's saying here. Sonna iki nari. Oh, it means suddenly. Oh, you so suddenly blurted it out there. Ara, just says Misasagi, with nothing else of substance to add to this. Skite, doikote. What are you talking about? Like. Sono, that's what it means. Donan dayo, Hina. You were saying that you love him, right? Ugh, God, could this please end? It is painful. Right, Julian Oh, Parmo is getting pretty cheesed off and is yelling at Julian to stop what he's saying. Nanika... Is that Chigao? No. Oh, maybe that is. Chigawi Oshiteku. Well, whatever. He's getting something wrong here. Misunderstanding. There we go. Konchigai. I knew I was right, even though I was wrong. So, yeah. Oh, and he's spelling it out. Konchigai? Yes, it's a misunderstanding. I should probably memorize that one because it comes up so bloody often. Hina ga skite ita no wa kore no koto dayo. This is what I was talking about when I said what I liked, and she's probably going to point at the dragon toilet or something. Kore wa okashi no oshiro. Okashi no oshiro. Isn't your oshiro your arse? Maybe she is talking about a toilet here. Ehoni de tekuru. Okashi no oshiro tatete morate no? I don't know. They're talking about some weird thing that she likes here, but what it is, I don't know. Get your kako right. Ehon, picture book. I know picture book. But if she said it, it went over my head because she didn't use any bleeding kanji. Because she's an idiot. Right. Honmono o something mitai. It looks like a real something. Sore ni sigoku oishii? Oishii? It looks delicious. It's an oshiro. An oshiro is a castle. Ah, but of course. Fruity flowers. Is that fruit? Not fruit. Sweets? Because sweets is oh, I forget. Oshiko? Oshiko? Is that sweets? Omashi? Whatever. It's definitely sweeties. Of course it would be. Right. So something about sweeties would not be enough. Materials. Erushi-san. I asked for materials from Eloise. Oh, right. So you went to the restaurant to get some kind of materials. You've made some kind of handcrafted sweet, some handcrafted castle made out of sweets. Is that it? I think that's it. Special castle. Special castle des. This is awful. Hina Parmo-san ga tsukuta. So you made this Parmo kono okashi. Okashi, that was it. Okashi for sweets. You've made this sweet castle thing. Daisuki nanda. I really love it. Daisuki. Julian just can't handle hearing the word daisuki from his beloved Hina. Ara Hina ga ite ita no wa. That's what Hina said here. This... Is that castle again? What was it again? Oshiro? I think it was Oshiro. Oshiro no koto data... koto data no desu ne. Hina was talking about the castle, Julian. Yes. Sawaru toko wahare chao kara omise made mi nikiteru no. What? I don't know. I don't know. Learn some kanji, girl. Na nanda skite soyu koto gayo shinpai saseru. Okay. He's going, oh, phew, that's what you were talking about. I was so worried. And there's probably a follow-up of, yeah, here it is. Why would you be worried, Julian? And the mother here is just laughing away. Tekiri. The thing is, we don't even need to understand any of this. We get it. It's the trope. It's the misunderstanding. It's the not wanting to show your feelings. It's painful stuff. Who's your waifu in here? Lucy. However, Scarlet has come along, and I do like her hat and her authority. Skina hito ga iru te omo... Oh. He thought there was somebody that you liked. Skina hito, a person that you like, and Julian saying Misasagi iwanakute yikara. Okay, so zip your lips, Quine. And Parmo's getting way too excited here. Ho ho ho! Kore wa... hell was that again? Oh no, that's love. Rabu. Rabu. Christ. Okay, so he's saying this is some kind of shoka? Okay, there's some kind of love in the air. And Julian's getting flustered. It's not like that, he exclaims. Probably shouldn't say that in front of the girl that you do like. Kanchigai datami. Okay. There's that misunderstanding. It was all just a misunderstanding. And Hina looks kind of sad by all that, but he's cutting his losses and just getting out of here. I mono o mirarete tano shikata desu wa. We got to see a good thing today, or an interesting or funny thing. Hina, something kunarai nai uchi. Okay, so come back home. Shinai? Te irashin. Well, come home at some point, Hina. Rabu rabu, arigato for the grabu. Freaking anons. Freaking fins. Ja oremo, Hina-chan matane. Well, me as well. I'm off of here. Marvin shouldn't have even been there. What's he up to? Hina's skina hito ehehe. Hina is blushing at the very thought of having somebody that she likes. Hina-chan doshite oreo mite. Why are you looking at me and laughing at me? Marvin-kun matane. Till next time, Marvin. Till next time, Hina. Ma-ika. Well, it's probably nothing. Off we trot. She likes you, of course, Marvin. How slow can one be? Of course she doesn't. Oh, what a weird effect there. Actually, no, I think the children having a thing for the MC was a thing in Rune Factory 3. Yeah, what was her name? Was it Monica? The one that kept biting you in Rune Factory 3. She would just keep up and yell, I'm gonna bite you. And she even had a line if you trying to pursue her older sister. She says, don't worry, if my sister rejects you, I'll still marry you. But she couldn't marry her. Probably for the better. And she became the mascot for Rune Factory General Threads. Thanks to a little bit of dental implementation. Okay, what are you up to there, Mutton? I like that look in your face. You're actually smiling for once. Although I really, really didn't want to get roped into another event. I was trying to go home so I could tend to my farm and stuff. You did save her from the fluffy sheep in the beginning. I'm pretty sure we saved the sister. Was her name Shara? I feel like it was Shara. Okay, well at least we got Mutton here. There's been no gameplay, just events. This is the real Persona 5 experience here. All we need is some animal telling us that we're tired and we should go to bed. Ushironi. We're standing behind him, and he's got amazing... Okay, I think it's that he's focusing on what he's doing. That's amazing, even though we're right behind him. Rikuro? Rikuro? I don't know what a Rikuro is, but he's saying it should be the way he's doing it. Oh, he's gonna rickroll us. I gotcha. Marvin-kun, I'll never give you up. I'll never let you down. No, okay, that's far too aged a reference. Sumimasen kimi o kaki o... Okay. Wait, no. That's not kimi. That is noise. I thought I'd make some kind of noise. You were really in focus with your tools. Yari yari daze. Hazu kashi tokuro. Oh, you've really seen something embarrassing here, says Mutton. What have I seen? You asked for an animal. The next event is going to be a Garu Garu one. I worry that it's going to go on and become a bigger event. I want these paced. You know, 1 or 2 events per stream, great. But this is just going on and on. Omae o tsukeru kurai. Oh, right. He's given a name to his tool. And that's what's so embarrassing / impressive. It is only natural, he exclaims. In this world... this world's blacksmith person... Okay, he wants to be the world's... Blacksmith of the world? No, maybe it means like the best blacksmith in the world. Let's go with that. I'm going to be the greatest blacksmith in the world, and the tools, life, the important life of... life, importance... No! Tools are more important than life. There we go. Itsu hoka ni marun desu ka? Hitotsu. Ear zato ina omae. What about my ears? Uh-huh. Ma omae ni nara ii ka? What would be it for you? Just remembered. This is progress. Yeah, I remembered important. But I can't remember its reading. I mean, it'll probably be Daishi or something. Orega. Right. Life, more important. Okay. Orega, life, yori, importance, ni omotte iru. Okay, there are two things that I value more than life. There's blacksmithing and Cecil. Oh. Okay, so he probably said, lend me your ear earlier, or listen up, when he was talking about ears. He wasn't saying that my ears are one of the more important things in life. Okay, so that's not two-handed. That's two parents. Yes, of course, I remember that from my old drills. Because it's standing in a tree and looking down, and who would do that but a parent? So, the parents lost... So we lost our parents... Otagai ga something house. I don't know. Soshite ore wa aitsu no parent. Okay, so I think he's saying like he's also like a parent to Cecil now. Well, you never bloody go home, do you? Really filling in the parental role. So, this life's dream dakage naku. No. So, this life's dream dakage. So, it's not just this dream. Cecil Coon's. But all right, you got Cecil on your back as well. Gotcha. Akireru ka half person before what? Half a person before ga nani o ite irun dato? I don't know. I do not know. Jigoto is part of lots of combinations that are fairly common, including important, work, something else, something else, and don't even get me started on the last one. Thank you, Alpha Gamma. Too bad we can't marry Cecil and take care of Cecil. The thing is, you can marry Cecil and or Mutton, couldn't you? I wonder if there's a special event if you double date Mutton and his younger brother. Whew, well, I'm going to have to figure that one out when I replay this in the localized version. Which is delayed till 2022. Masaka sugoi to omoimasu. Okay, so we're thinking that it's amazing what he does, or what he tries to do. Soka. Is that so? Nanto naku omae nara wakate kureso na kigashintayo. Okay, I'm not sure what he's getting at. You can't as a male Jake. No gay marriage in this game. Tada sugo sugite shimpai nimona. Okay, so it's so amazing that it is kind of worrying. Mata mucha osurun janai kanate. What? Again, muchos. What? Haha! Sono toki wa omae to... He's going to the hot springs. Good for you. I desune. Zebi... I keep thinking that's Kimi, but it's not. It's like speaking out or calling out to someone, isn't it? I don't know. I want to be done with this. There's nothing involved. Oh god, no! How do I escape? I'm trapped. I've got Reinhardt on one side and Dog on the other, and Lukas down south, and then there's you there as well. Crivens. Well, none of this appears to be carrying on with the events, is it? It's only 1:15 on the first day I've been playing. You know what? I should check in and see if Hina's got any Sakana for me, because I need some fish. Okay, Kumo... Oh my god, another event. Oh, Reinhardt. This is no Shikashi. So, there's a bit of a trope here that the second in line and her knight are going to be... I hope it's the case, but I hope they're really impoverished and struggling to make ends meet. And if that's the case, I bet he's here trying to figure out what he can afford. This is going to be the longest shopping trip we've had, Loki. And to make matters considerably worse, I'm getting so hungry. I didn't have breakfast because I didn't have anything to have breakfast with. And I thought it'll be fine, and now I'm realizing how not fine that is. Reinhardt-san, nani o son, nani, something or other. But it's got that cross, so it means bad. So what? It's not quite troubling, but let's go with that. What is troubling you, Reinhardt?
Yeah.
Oh god, a meat bonanza would... Oh, Actually, you know, I'll probably need some good bit of fueling up for tonight's railroads, because I need to start with the freight network. And that's going to be complex. So a meat bonanza might not be some bad fueling for that, but I'll give it some thought. Okishita koto de wa nai no da. He's probably saying no big deal. Really? Misasagi, what are you up to? Can we gift you like a new pair of trousers? Son nakoto ite sono yasai. Yasai. That's shelving. Yeah, because it's like wooden organs, but they're for containing goods. So, in front of the vegetable shelf, Zuto. Okay, you're always getting in front of the vegetable shelf looking so worried. What is wrong with you, Reinhardt? Naniga something mekaneteru nara. Nayamu. It means to worry. Okay. Easy enough to get because it has that cross in the half box, which usually means there's a problem. Okay, Dareka no... it's not Imi, it's me? Well, whatever. Listen up to what somebody else is thinking, will you? Soda. Yes. Ah, right. When it comes to vegetables, Marvin is the guy to listen to. Yeah, that might be right. Marvin Dono. Dono being his classy way to address us. I don't know what he's saying there, but I'm only assuming that he's groveling for our help. Elfreddy Lolsis just passing by to say hi. Hi, well, welcome, Elfreddy. You're at the most drawn out and most painful of all the streams I do, so passing by is probably in your better interest. Desuyo, alright, what the hell do you want, Reinhardt? If it's advice about the haircut, I've got my clippers. Oh my god, this is trite. Right, he wants a really delicious and fresh-looking vegetable. Okay. And I am as taken aback by his stupidity as he is. What? That's it? So, Dakida. Yes, that is precisely it. What vegetables would be good? Oh, what vegetables do you like? Do you like leafy vegetables? Or do you like whatever that other kind of vegetable is? Nandamoi. Anything is alright, as long as it is fresh and delicious. Oh my... This is like trying to choose dinner for your kid. What do you want for dinner? Anything. Do you want this? No. Okay. Nandamoyoku wa nainja? Nano... I can't believe I've forgotten how to read cooking. But I have. What kind of cooking do you like to do, anyway? Are you unable to recognize day 12? You'll fail your exam, Jake. I won't fail my exam based on one thing, but no, I still can't recognize water left and whatever that thing on the right is. Riori, thank you. Can't believe I forgot Riori. I mean, Ri is reason, and it's like material reason. Sure. Riori, cooking. Thank you. Sokomo... What? It's like now with a mouth. Mete... Oh... Okay, he's just doubling down on it. Ichiban oishi yasai ga hoshi. I want delicious vegetables. Could I just give him an apple and tell him to piss off? Oh no, I could give him stuff from my farm and overcharge him. That would be good. Jakono kyori kana? Well, what about this? Naruhodo. Right, I get it. Chinamini nani o... What? She's probably saying, why this one? Well, it's fresh. Kono kyuri ga... This curie, and I don't know what a curie is, Ichiban hari ga aru janai desu ka? Heta no... Okay, so whatever the thing is, and I don't know what it is, we're giving him a sales pitch about it, saying it's amazingly fresh and whatever else. So yate... Something or other, how you... Check it out. Soshite freshness. He's probably marveling at how we select a thing based on its freshness. Hai nano yasai demo. Genki got. Oh, we've got that creepy smile on our face. Yeah, the vegetables are looking fine and genki. Tsuyashite. I don't care, Reinhardt. Take your stupid freaking vegetables and get out of the shop. I'm trying to buy a salmon so that I can get the love of my life into my bed here. Yes, yes, you've bought it. Now get out of our face, Reinhardt. Reinhardt did have the vegetable. Oh. Yes, I am working. I'm giving it my all. She's so depressed in her new sweatshop life here. Right, what do you have to sell? I've got all this stuff already. I just wanted to see if you had anything in particular in stock. But somebody claimed that Hina sells fish, which would be weird. I mean, why in God's name would Hina be the one selling fish? Irashaimase, she says, and she's selling... She's not selling fish. She's very not selling fish. I can't believe I had to listen to Hina speaking for that. Let's break up the shop and get out of here. Jake, have you checked the new dynamic resolution setting in the 1.4 update? It didn't say there was an update for the game when I checked it out. Well, when I started playing it, but... Is there such a setting? Oh, then I'll have to read settings here. You know, I have no idea. Probably doesn't matter. Although anything to get some better resolution, better frame rate would be nice. Genki can mean lively, I get that. Haven't I here for the dog? Oh no, the dog's event was over in the wash house. But there she is, down on all fours as a dog should be. Can only get so close before their models just fade away. Oh, but we can get quite close to you, can't we? Right. Before Alpha gets too excited about that gaze in her eyes, let's give her something. Because regrettably, I do have to make everybody like me a little bit. So here you go, here's a piece of fluff. Wait, doesn't she like sticks? Whatever, here's a piece of fluff. Gao gao, gao, gaga, arigato. Yes, arigato indeed. Hey Jake, do you need the patch notes translated? Evidently I need a lot of things translated, but I would be keen on getting that, if it's a possibility. Oh, her event went away. Good, we don't have to deal with the bleeding dog. Unfortunately, there's not a lot for us to deal with right now. We've done our dailies, we've tended to the animals and to the farm. And what I would really like to know is where I can get a salmon. Because I want to make a salmon onigiri for my beloved Lucy. Because that'll really crank up her affection. We've been here for over 3 weeks and we still don't have a girlfriend. And frankly, that is pathetic. I'm actually not sure what else I would spend this day doing. There's grinding to be done, of course, but there always is. Might be better just going to bed there and starting the new day. Although there are a bunch of upgrades that we could do. Yeah, what was this? This is Hina wanting us to get along with everyone in the village and get up to level 5 affection with them. And this is Terry telling me to get 50 monsters befriended, which is absurd. Then again, oh right, you wanted me to... What do you want? You want an Ika. Ika, Beat... Oh right, so she just wants a squid. That should be easy to do. I'll do exactly that then. She doesn't talk to us about it, but she wants a squid. Do I have a squid in my fridge? I'm pretty sure I sold all my squids, but I'll check it out. Because I know I can get squids from the sea. Gotta get the weeds as well. They'll work for fertilizer. Right, let's have a look-see. Sort it by everything. Scroll down to the fish. I got a bunch of fish, but no Ika, sadly. I'll take the opportunity to store this incredibly expensive fish I found, because I might want to cook it into something. Otherwise, nothing worth keeping here except maybe that. Alright, let's go and fish up an Ika for our princess, who is here for reasons we don't quite understand. I want to open up a new area so I can get access to silver. That'll give me a big power increase on what I can create on the forge and stuff. Should probably also go out and get some more copper chains. These things just keep growing, don't they? It's good for me. I mean, all this material is just free material. Even weeds, you can sell them for 1 whole gold each. It's good getting the multiples of rocks and wood, though. I suppose that is a nice bit of quality of life to accelerate getting more materials and things. So yeah, this game does have quality of life that I have to acknowledge, but it is a big letdown in a lot of ways. I have heard tale that the post-game in this game is a complete joke. Now, we won't be streaming post-game in this. Once the credits roll, I'm done with this. I will certainly play it more in my free time. I always do with the Rune Factories. I'm keen to see just how true that is. Maybe I'll fish up multiple Ika when I go fishing here. Where are those fish? Aha! Here, fish! So there's an infinity load when you're perfect on seed tier and you started Yumina Lakes Wanted. And straight away we got the Ika. This is Ika, right? I'm certain it is, but let's make sure. Ika. A level 3 one, but I've already shipped it, so let's go and give this to the princess, who is hanging around in the ruins. That's why I'm thinking / hoping that those two are destitute. It would just amuse me greatly. I'm not a monster. We'll give her a strawberry as well. I've got no strong feelings with regards to wifing Beatrice, which is a good reason not to, since I have my stronger feelings for Lucy and weaker and yet still there feelings for Scarlet. I just get the feeling that Scarlet is somebody I could listen to a lot longer than Lucy. Lucy's got that nasty squeaky voice going for her at times, especially when we just had her event. But hey, I've invested so much into those spats, I gotta keep at it. Fixed memory consumption, more than intended, really. I feel like this whole game consumes more memory than intended. It really runs like ass. I want to keep an eye on my points while I'm at this, because I got 990 points right now. Usually fulfilling quests is a great way to bump up your number of seed points. It was Prince or Princess points in Rune Factory 4. This is weird. I mean, why set up shop right above the ruins full of monsters? Maybe Reinhardt can take it. And I'd be surprised if the princess here wasn't in some way decent at magic. Okay, I don't really care what you have to say, but here is your Ika. Ara, Yoroshi no desu ka? Arigato gozaimasu. Eh? Oh god, did that not fulfill the quest? No, it did fulfill the quest. But she just spoke about it like it was a normal gift. I got no points for it either. What was that all about? I did accept the quest. It even showed up that I completed it there. Here it is, quest clear. Maybe I need to return back to the quest board, which would be weird, but we'll try it anyway. Oh yeah, they just phase in and out of existence because they don't have animations for standing up and things. Okay, there we go. Wow, there's just no confirmation for that at all. I got 100 points for it, which really isn't a lot. You're better off killing things or shipping things. And my prize was a single potion, which I have already shipped, and is of little use to me. And I care about it so little that I'll just lob that one away as well. Well, that was horrifically disappointing. Fix the bug that you didn't get gold turnip seed by starting that. Oh man, that would be a rough one. Gold turnip seed, or gold seeds in general, can be a right pain. Right, what are we gonna do here? I think I need to wait for a next area to open up. I've already been around these places. I went over here, and dangerous though it was, we conquered it. Did I ever get a diamond? Because I wanted to make my diamond rod. Any new quests on the board? Nah, just the two that are way too much for me. And the ones that I currently have are to... What was this again? What was Mutton After Me doing? He wants me to harvest a flower sword, or a sword flower, which I'm currently doing. And Cecil wants me to do a shield flower, which I'm also doing. And you want me to harvest a level 5 crop, which I currently have planted and will harvest when I can. And Libby wants me to get some kind of monster chained up, but I don't know what kind of monster. Honestly, there's not a lot going on in the world right now. So really, I think we'll just sleep until tomorrow. There's no need to power game things. We'll make our Cebu and carry on. When you did the quest on Scarlet, she started a line of, "Is this bribe?" and I was upset. What? Oh well. Marvin here gets an early night. I should probably follow in his footsteps, to be honest, but been up watching quite a few streams lately. It's been great. Watching SMT, Nocturne. Game being played, so I don't have to play it. Yeah, it's a rough game. Amazing, but I get filtered by it. As usual, pick up all that crap from the field, because anything in the way here gets in the way of there being new rocks and stumps, and those we like. Those we like a lot. Really eats up the grasses in the fertilizer bin, though. Ah, dang. The gaboos. The turnips are only 66% planted. What a shame for us. These, however, look completely planted. They are... some just got done slightly faster than others. What were you again? Sweet potatoes? I don't like sweet potatoes to me. I will probably cut this one down so I can guarantee that I'm going to get myself a seed from it. There we go. Ship the seed and then buy it back from the store later on and you're good to go. Otherwise, lots of grass. Grab the grass. It's important that I make sure I'm not killing the soil with this, but the soil is still at about 50 odd health, so it's okay. The speed will go down, but only a little bit. Grass is not particularly hard on the soil, which is good because you get lots of it. Or you need lots of it. Plenty of things popping up here. It's good news for me. To think I have not yet shipped a yam or a sweet potato. Goodness, I've got sweet... Oh, God, I could have had that for breakfast. I got a bunch of sweet potatoes lying around. What a mistake to make. I should have just chowed those right down. Ship the level 2 sweet potato seeds, because that will allow us to get those going in the future. I might as well just get rid of that turnip seed. It's not doing me any good. And it's time to get chopping. It's kind of sad that their solution for the performance issues is just lowering the graphics, though. Whatever works, I guess, but really, what a cop-out. Oh no, do I watch this or do I watch Patrician episode 105, says Nemi Blub? I think they're both similarly repetitive. What am I even doing around episode 105? I must have been setting up for the, for fixing all of the... Oh no, I need those. I must have been setting up for fixing up all of the cities. Surely. Alpha says he finds this stream very... Well, that's good. I also very find this stream. Always remember to pet your hornets, folks. I think I missed one of them, but too bad. Just feeding them every day is enough to up their relationship with you slowly. The only way that their relationship wouldn't go up with you is if you just don't feed them. But unlike Harvest Moon, your animals won't die from not being fed. In fact, your animals won't die at all. Even if they get struck to death in combat, they will still persist on. Harvest Moon, the older ones at least, kind of dealt with it a bit heavily. You'd go to the graveyard to mourn your animal, and all the townsfolk would hate you for it. And you'd be scolded. It's like, next time try to take better care of your animals. Although sometimes you could be locked into having to have one of your animals die, because they would get sick. And if you don't treat them the day they get sick, they die the next day. And if you don't have any medicine, and back in those days the game was not particularly good at giving you options for holding on to items, if you didn't already have a medicine stored, then you wouldn't be able to treat them. But, ever to find a way around that, if it was a chicken that was sick, you could hold on to it until the passing of the day, and then the chicken wouldn't die. But if you had 2 sick chickens, one of them's going to die. Anyway, none of that. No, there's no emotional heft to Rune Factory, which is good and bad. Dynamic resolution changing instead of low graphic mode. Nobody knows for sure what the option does, though. Probably just reduces the resolution when you're in the heat of combat in order to try and save the resolution. There we go. Hundreds of thousands of gold flowing into our pockets, and very little to even do with it. Oh! We got something going on. Once I've finished chopping up all these things, I'll go and check it out. I'm hoping it's a flower shop. Jinx, this is levels of wood and rock that you'd never dream of having in this early on in 4. Alright, what is going on? Have we seen you before? Yeah, you don't look familiar to me. Sokono Anatawa. You over there. Skoshi Yoroshi desu ka? Not familiar with that as a phrase, but I think he's asking if we could help him out a bit. An introduction. That usually means a bachelor, bachelorette. Yes, what is the matter? Watashi no koto o gozonji desu ka? I don't actually know what he's saying, but we're confused by it. Gozonji... Well, whatever he's asking, we cannot do it or we don't do it. So, okay. He's saying, who am I? So he's probably asking if we recognized him. I bet he has amnesia as well. So even if I were to, is that ask or listen? I keep getting ask and listened confused. I think it's listen, but it must be listen. It's here within the gate. I understand, he says. Nani ka o yokori. Okay, so you got any troubles? I'll assist you, I guess. No, that's quite alright. Pardon me. Okay. Nah, yeah, what the hell was that, Marvin? Is he going to be wandering around and we'll have to go and find what he's up to as well? Maybe, maybe not. Reinhardt has some kind of... It's just event today, isn't it? Thanks to the rain, my dailies are already done. And thanks to the selling, stuff has already been sold. Oh, I should check if there's something new here. It does say new. Oh, but it's just this. Mutton wants a... Akaze... Bisu... Oh, is that cold medicine? Gusu... Yeah. Why does everyone want cold medicine? The dog flu is spreading. We'll see what Reinhardt has in mind. I figured one of these empty houses would turn into the flower shop, but as of yet they have not. Marvin Dono. Yes, what do you want this time, Reinhardt? Right. On a previous day, you helped me. Yes, that was yesterday. Yeah, I helped you with the vegetables. So he has learnt about vegetables. Good for you. No biggie. What were you doing with the vegetables? Is that the princess lady? I think it is. Yeah. Ojo-sama? Yeah. You wanted to cook for the lady then. The restaurant food is really delicious. Matani wa... He gets thinking about the food for the lady, but I don't know what the first bit is. It's something about a place, I believe, but I don't know what. Soreja yappari nandemo yoku wa nakatanja. Living inside these drafty, damp ruins could also be why people need cold medicine off of me. Okay, not quite sure what we're getting at here, Randolph. Not Randolph, Reinhardt. So, honto ni sono koto orita. So, the country, or the kingdom, or the royal place. Anyway, a location. The Ojo-sama, or the Osho-sama. Totemo... Okay, she was eating some really something dishes. I assume they were really impressive or really rich. Vegetables, lots of vegetables. Lots of vegetable soup. Colorful fish. Terrine? Terrina? Terrine? Terrine. I don't know what a terrine is. Not that good with food types. Hukka no panya. Okay, lots of lovely soft bread and fresh vegetables. Okay, so great. The lady got lots of very fancy foods when she was back at the kingdom, and now she's just getting whatever you can serve up or whatever's at the restaurant that's full of dog hairs. Sasuga, as expected. Tirine, well, I don't know what that is. Blah, blah, blah. The quality is good of the vegetables. Sono outer? No, sono inner. Hitotsu demo... I don't know what he's getting at here. One product. Yep, very... There's that, like, luxurious or fancy kanji again. Which kind of makes sense, because it's like tall or expensive on top of home, next to some kind of resulting flower thing. So I'll go with that. Watashi... Okay, so he's saying he's not very skilled at cooking himself. Okay. Ta-da. Oh, dear Lord. I am too hungry to be figuring out all this kanji about food and cooking. He's having trouble. Let's just cut to the chase here, Reinhardt. Why are Reinhardt and Beatrice even here? Was that explained? Maybe it was, but it went over my head. But they're trying to hide the fact that they are such high-level royalty. Okay, I get it. Kyori ihon de wa. Oh, kyuri. That was the vegetable from before. Don't know what vegetable it is, though. It'll be difficult to reproduce with just that vegetable. What is a kyuri, actually? You know, I have not once referenced my Oxford Japanese mini dictionary here. So let's see. Kyuri. Kuki, ki, kichi. Q... Well, a curio is your salary. That's as good as I'm getting. A curie is a cucumber, says Call Me Broken Ball. That makes a lot of sense, but why in God's name would the Oxford Japanese Mini Dictionary not have Okay, what if I look it up from the English side? If I look up cucumber. Come on, everyone learns the word cucumber. Guy ate so many cucumbers as a kid. Loved them. Haven't had one in ages, though. I think I might change that today. Could eat a scabby horse by now. I'm really hungry. Shouldn't have skipped breakfast. It's always a mistake. Cucumber, curie. So it is listed on the English side, but not on the Japanese side. Bit of a shame. I mean, I don't have a sponsorship deal with the Oxford Japanese Mini Dictionary Company, but if I did, it would be in hot water right now. Okay, so just one cucumber would be a little difficult to reproduce your fancy dishes with here, Reinhardt. Demo Beatrice-san mo Reinhardt-san no. Kimochi wa... It felt good. What felt good? I don't get it. I just don't get it. I'm this close to just holding Y and skipping through this Reinhardt because I don't care about your lack of cooking prowess. China mini. That's pickling. That is pickling because it's got like a bottle of sake with utilization. So using for pickling vegetables. Maybe we can finally get ourselves some sake here. Actually, I'm so done with this. Could we? I'm just holding Y now. Oh, right. Huh. Well, we jumped right through it. Also, I had no idea he had all this stuff over here. We've got... Oh, wow, he's got better cooking stuff than I do. He's got kitchen knives, frying pans, his own kiln. Tell you what he doesn't have that we do have, though, is a mixer. Now, let's not give... I'm so hungry, Alpha. Lack of food is caning my abilities here. Well, not abilities, that my persistence. The dog event seems to have died away as well. There's a whole load of not much going on. I feel it's a real shame that it's locking me out of areas here. I need to make progress, but we gotta wait for that. That was a big strength of Rune Factory 4. You wanted to plow on ahead, you go plow on ahead. If that's the case, I wouldn't mind going back to the icy place. Oh, and I forgot to check and see if I had a diamond. It's not considering that playing this makes you hungry, considering translating is as exhausting as exercise. Exhausting in a different way. Mentally, though, this is more exhausting than any other stream I do, bar none. It's so tiring. I'm going to check for emeralds. If I don't have one, I'm going to take a lucky break down to the icy area, because I think that might have some. Damn, I wanted to expand my place, but I need those earthy crystals. I found one and sold it instead. Doesn't look like I have one. I only go up to... Wait, that is emerald. What was I thinking of? Diamonds. I need diamonds. Yeah, diamonds are probably locked out then. Too bad for me. I think he is really bad for cooking, but trying to make something as good as he got in the palace and buy a cucumber only and failed, of course. He's a bit of a dunce, isn't he? But then it's common theme for all the people in Rune Factory to be mental cases one way or another. Hang on, have I given gifts and stuff to Lucy today? That feels like something I have not yet done. Cannot forget to woo the Luce every day. That's right, the only fishing I did was for an Ika. That's not good enough. Alright, fish, come to me. I must impress Lucy. Get out here. I've got myself a Heraboo. I don't know, but it's a big one. It's only level 1, but it's fairly chunky on its own. Good enough, though. Surely this will impress Lucy. Go make some fish bread for me. Fish bread. I wouldn't mind giving that a go, but by now I'd eat just about anything. I'm getting so hungry. Right, let's see just how much we're able to increase her affection with us per day. We're at 64. We give her the fish. We bow and grovel. We talk to her. I don't really care what she's saying, so I'm not paying attention to it. And we also give her a neutral gift, some grass. Not the good grass, the crappy grass. Thank you, she says. Now where are we? Another couple days of that and we should be there. Getting close, getting real close, Luce. I am gambaruteing here, Yuki, but I need that recipe bread. She's still only making us 2 more. She doesn't like to crank them out for us very much. Get me some more recipe breads there. I haven't had... No, actually, forget the recipe bread. We win that plenty in festivals. I would like some more weaponry bread. Gotta spend that money on something. And I should always check in with Heinz to see what he's got going for us. We've got ourselves a Bafakirai? Bafakirai. It's a single-handed sword, but I don't know what a Bafakirai is. And this is just the Earth Fist, or the Soil Fist. This is a... What is that again? I don't actually know. No, probably not Bastard Sword. We've already had that. That I don't actually know. Righto, I'm actually not liking how squeezed in I am here with lack of places to go and expand on. I'd like to go dungeon diving to get rare materials that I can really use to crank up my skills at things. Or I'd just like the map to open up a bit more, but this game really doesn't want to do that. Alright, Heinz, what'll it be? Sell me the good stuff. Oh boy. We've finally got it. The salmon. I can't believe we got salmon, given how unlikely that would be. Given it's 4 items out of everything, and it's 10% off. Right, before I get too excited, that is a salmon, right? Sake. Sake. Sake, same as the drink. I'm quite certain it's salmon. We are in onigiri making mood. I don't want to spend all my money on sake, but I do want to woo the loose. I think I'll buy 9 of them. 9's a bit much. Oh, come on, no expense is too much for our dear Lucy, is it? While I'm at it, I'm going to buy a bunch of these because they're going cheap and they'll be useful for making a bunch of things. What is he actually saying? It doesn't... I don't think it lines up with what his speech speech bubble is saying. No, it definitely isn't. Well, this at the end there. Yukuri... something de kudasai. No point growing negi. Okay. This isn't good enough, though. I need to be able to fry this. And that might be difficult. Actually, I have no idea what level of dish that is. We need to head home and check and see if I have one first. I've never had sake that I liked, except for, well, if it even counts, plum wine. Plum wine is just delicious beyond measure. Actually, in the interest of keeping myself going for this, I'm actually going to have a wee nip of that, just because it'll be something rather than nothing. Okay, that should help just a little bit more. Sadly, I'm definitely going to be finishing this off. It is Nikori's Umeshu Plum Wine. It was, well, I had to specially order this one because, go figure, the Swedes lack in taste to such an extreme degree that they wouldn't have this in the one alcohol shop that exists in the entire country. Systembolaget, the state-run monopoly for alcohol in Sweden. It's actually a nice shop. It's well run. The prices are, for Sweden, not that bad, but it's just the whole idea of you're not allowed alcohol unless you buy it through this state-owned monopoly disgusts me in a way that is very difficult to articulate. Regardless, though, I asked them to get me that, and they got me it, to their credit, for a high price. But they got me a 300ml bottle of it. Who wants a 300ml bottle of wine? Well, I've been taking nips out of it, and it's lasted me for months, but it's not going to last to the end of today. You'd think Sweden would have a diverse alcohol section. Now, Sweden likes diversity in a very different sense. Right, sell me the furniture there. I need... take it with me. I need a frying pan. Actually, which of these is even a frying pan? That must be it, because I can see some oil going on there. Oh, indeed. Cheers. Now, that should allow me to fry the salmon into a... Oh, here's a problem. Usually... Well, I don't have any recipes for it to begin with, but just frying the salmon on its own won't be enough. What I need is to also make a drop with it, a sour drop, which is essentially salt, I guess, but I'm pretty sure that's made out of oranges. I think. Could be wrong with that. Let's take this home and figure it out. No, it didn't cost me 300 million for a bottle. It was 300 milliliters. The system works well if it stocks what you want. If it doesn't, then you're a bit screwed. For example, I like whiskey. Great, but they stock a lot of very standard whiskies, and I want some less standard whiskies, and well, they just can't get them. What a shame. I want this Polish vodka. Sorry, we don't stock that. Ah, but you can make a minimum order of 10 crates of it, plus admin fee. Then we'll get it for you. I think Marvin's got the twitches there. Oh man, I was better off just flying to Poland, buying it in bulk and taking it back, and that's exactly what I did. Okay, if I were to make this, do I have any drops with which to make it? If I do have one, it'll be in my fridge. I don't have any sour drop. That's a damn shame, and I don't have any oranges with which to make sour drop. Let me check on the sour drop thing. There it is, it needs oranges, and we haven't found oranges. I mean, we found one by luck, but that's a shame because I really want this, what is it actually called here? Normally it's called sour drop, but this is, sour dropu. Okay, well, there you go then. Damn, I need sour drop. Was this available to buy anywhere, the sour drop? I don't think it was. 330 ml is the size of a soda can. Yeah, I'm getting less than a soda can worth of this wine. And I forget how much it cost me, but it was too much. And now it's all gone. I'm gonna miss that. What about someone buying a bottle and shipping it to you? That works. You can get alcohol shipped to you. I wouldn't write on the package that there's alcohol in it, because Sweden might get a bit uppity about that. But that's how I've gotten fancy whiskies back from Scotland. I'm going to double check on the sour drop, both in the shop and the clinic, to see if either of them stock it. Otherwise, maybe there's an orange tree somewhere out in the open. There was an apple tree after all. I could go on a hunt for it. Irashai, yes, sell me the goods. Nope, no sour drop here. No sweet drop either. I am out of luck. Tell you what though, I'm gonna need another bunch of these. Let's say 8 of them, please. I will plant those tomorrow. It's so rare for an anime girl to have a voice that isn't grating. Right, I guess it's the hunt for the oranges. If somebody does know where there are oranges in the overworld in this game, just tell me. I really want to know. Save me a lot of time of trying to find it. Temperature cycled. As long as you don't know about it, it'll be fine. Are you selling me anything good? Nope. You don't even sell cold medicine. I don't know why they've limited stock so much. That's the thing, so much in this game is locked out. If you were to play Rune Factory 4, day 0, you could jump into the first dungeon, rescue Amber, have her brought up, and then you could go south, have Vulcan on, get rid of like the one thing that bars your path, and then just keep on going. In this, so far, we've had to wait and wait and wait. We couldn't go until Volcano until Scarlet showed up, even though we could go all the way up to it, it just didn't open up. And we've got this shin-high gate stopping me from progressing over in the Winterland. This game is full of disappointments, which is really sad to say. The excitement of finally getting a sequel to the Rune Factory series, and it's as disappointing as this, is a sore one. You're right there. What? Where there are oranges? Because if there are oranges here, I want them. I want them badly. This is not an orange, though. And that's a stick. There are two places. You got a tree in the volcano realm and the forest realm. Okay. Can you narrow down where they are? Bearing in mind that if you tell me it's right there, it's probably going to be a wee while after I've passed it before I even notice your comment there. On that tree. There are a lot of trees. Relative cardinal directions are good. The dead tree that we just walked around. There we go. Fantastic. Thank you. Well, at least all this walking around is giving us skill. Really? Oranges would grow on this? I have my doubts. Okay, but somebody also said that there's an orange tree in Volcano Zone, so I'll go and check that out next. Here gives you seeds, not the fruits. Okay, well, seeds are not what I'm after. I'm after the fruit itself. Seasonal would make sense. But fruit trees are year-round. At least they were in Rune Factory 4. I'll try my luck up at the volcano then. Well, it might be in the run-up towards the volcano. Let's just try here. Okay, folks, put your eyes on antennas to find us some oranges. I was asking before what other phrases there were for eyes peeled, and somebody said that in their country, I forget which country it was, they say put your eyes on antennas. The northeast lake, the tree near the gate has the tree seed. The northeast lake. Well, northeast is a bit nebulous. I'll try around here first. We're doing this for love, remember. I want the orange so I can make the sour drop, so I can grill up some salmon to make a salmon onigiri to give to our beloved Lucy, so that we can ask her out on a date. Oh, maybe we'll randomly get an orange. No, we randomly get ourselves a Steru sword? Suteru? We got ourselves a single-handed sword of no use. The most northern lake. Okay, well, that's the most northern lake right there. Eyes peeled for oranges. Oh wow. Survivor. Shame they're not dropping me those spider webs and such. Rocks, treasure. This treasure contains a dish of sorts. What is that? An ohitashi. Ohitashi. Never heard of it, but I've also never shipped it, so I'm going to change that. And some kind of rune ability. Anyone seeing oranges? Because I'm not. Yeah, I could look into expanding the shop. Oh yeah, maybe that's how I get them to give me more things. Shop expansion would doubtlessly increase their stock, right? Is this the northern lake that people are talking about? Because it feels like it's not. And I'm sure as sugar not seeing any trees with oranges in them. I am, however, seeing some nice pickups here. A light crystal. Ooh, I wanted one of those. And another treasure. Don't mind if I do. Close to the you can enter the lake at the tree. Close to the you can enter the lake at the tree. Sorry, these directions are difficult for me. Well, no luck here. We tried. I'll go and do some expansion work and see if that helps then. Right, Parmo, I want none of your nonsense here. I've got plenty of materials and money. Let's get expanding. Oh, maybe not as much as I had hoped. Some of these cost hundreds of wood. Ah, but this is for Monster Bar expansion. Forget that. I want to expand the general store, please. Oh god, it costs points as well. Moto mite ite kudasai. Sure. Oh, I can expand the shop a bit more. I bet if I expand the bread shop, I'll get myself new recipe breads, or at least they'll stock more of them. Unfortunately, that is my points wiped out. Well, I could get myself a monster barn over for the fire monster, but I'm not so interested in that. Also, if I expand Heinz's shop, I bet he's going to have more random items for me. Fast travel to the forest goes straight on the left-hand side. Also, they now sell the fish. Ooh, also interesting. Wait, don't they sell apples in the shop though? I'm surprised they wouldn't sell oranges. I guess the difference is I've already shipped an apple, but not an orange. Fast travel to the forest. Which forest? There are quite a few of them. Oh, she's actually telling us something potentially of importance. Soeba kono. Oh, that's general goods store again. Te donna. So what sort of things? Soeba, this general store. What sort of things would you like it to sell? It's a general store, so seeds and farming tools? Why would I ask for farming tools here? I thought that was farming tools at least. Nandaka. Things you don't know? What was the point in any of that? Also, has this place even actually expanded? Yes, it worked! Right, they sell sour drop now. Oh boy, this is my fast track to my hot date. They don't sell oranges, but that's okay. This would probably be cheaper anyway. Good, very good. Alright, forget the oranges, never needed them. All I needed was the power of money. That underpins my entire attempt to woo Lucy here. Okay, there's another problem, and that's maybe I don't have the recipe that I need. Let's see if you have any more bread recipes since I expanded the shop. Doesn't look very expanded, does it? Hey, Luce. Do you have any more recipe breads? Yes, you can make me 2 more. Great, then I need some actual cooking recipe breads, please. Even though earlier I said, oh, I don't need these. Well, now I do. I hope they're high quality. The higher quality, the more you learn from them. That is all. Thank you, Luce. Not to be confused with all the bread and salmon that I have here. There we go. Level 8. Excellent. That should be a lot of recipes. Unfortunately, it's going to give us a fried fish recipe for a lot of different fish. So that's an Iwana fried fish. That's a fried pocket Fried pocket. Oh, pass on that. Tomato juice recipe. Well, why would I get that? I guess I'm up to my cooking enough to learn other recipes as well. Kinvuna? Sandwich. Okay, that's alright though. We can use our guile and cunning to figure out how to make some salmon. This is the next upgrade of the bread shop. Sells costumes as well. You have to talk to Yuki though. It's a shame that so many things require stone and wood because getting them is such a tedium in this game. I'd rather just buy them wholesale. Right. Let us then... Oh, that's right, to put my frying pan over here. I'll try. Must be very muggy over there by now then, Alpha. Our cooking skill level is 34. That should surely be enough to make this dish, but it might not be. We'll soon find out. So if I combine the... Oh, wow, that doesn't take a lot at all. I hope this works then, because if it doesn't, that's going to be quite bad. Yeah, there we go. I have managed to create a dish so brilliant that it'll capture her heart. It is just regular fried... Well, wait, what's going on with that? What does that kanji mean? Why is it just called a jake? Jake? Well, I don't know, but the point is, if I combine that with either an onigiri or rice at the handmade table, I should be able to make something that will captivate her. I don't know if it requires rice or a rice ball. I really don't know. What would make more sense, rice or rice ball? It's an expensive mistake to make, but I have to guess it. That looks reasonable. There we go! We did it! And now that we did it, even though we didn't have the recipes, we've now gained the recipes for it. It sells for a modest 645 gold, but the whole point of making this delicious salmon onigiri is that we can give it to Lou. Somehow we've managed to wrap some seaweed around that. Don't know where we got that. Maybe the salmon was tied up in it when we caught it. Now, I don't know how much you increase someone's affection with their favourite gift. I'm just going on hearsay that this is Lucy's favourite dish. Speaking of favourite, maybe some of that wine is collected now. There we go. I finished it, but there were still dregs. Alright, Lucy, let's not beat around the bush here. You have captured my heart to the point where I went to the extent of making you this enormous... Oh my god, I would well eat that myself. Oh, Wakate Rune Sasuga Marvin Kun. I get it. Incredible, Marvin. Oh, she really likes it, eh? Shikamo Marvin Kun. You made this yourself? Very good. Wait, is that it? I was expecting more of a... you know... more of a reaction than just that. Seems to have done the trick, though. Boosted us up quite a bit. So tomorrow, I should be able to get my hot date with Lucy. I was holding my breath that you'd hit the wrong button and chew it down yourself. Oh, I could definitely choose something. I bet I could eat an onigiri that size right now. Well, I do have rice. I could make some kind of rice and sweet potato dish, but you know that point when you get so hungry that the only way to satisfy it is having somebody else cook your food? That's kind of how I'm feeling. Okay, in the interest of actually getting this game moving somewhat, although there's so much more I could do with my day, I'm just going to sleep already. I want to open up new areas, go exploring, continue on with the story and get new materials, but this game is dragging its heels about that. So make our save, grab some sleep, And you know, this also fast tracks going on a hot date with Lucy. More days mean more events. I'm so tired, says Alpha. What a shame. We must proceed. Oh, well, at least I can actually water my crops today. Still no events going on. Maybe I have to... Wait, is it actually raining? It is raining. I don't even have to water my crops. Maybe the problem is that I haven't talked to Libby. Although she's not showing up as an event thing, maybe it just has to be done. Libby, talk to me. Yeah, don't tell me the usual stuff. Tell me stuff that can help me progress through the game, pretty please. Omae ni tokubetsu nashi goto. Goto? You have what now? Gokuri. Sorry, I don't actually know what we're saying here. Onigiri motte. She wants me to get her some bleeding rice. I can say I pass on that. Now get your own bleeding rice. Oh, that's actually something she's required. Okay, what happens if I say that that I will? Oh, it actually pops up as a request. Okay, so I guess... Yeah, that happened in 4 as well. People would actually just spring their requests on you, wouldn't they? Okay, seed, shigoto o shite te, ichiban ureshi no wa hima na chikan da. You're doing seed work and it's the best time? Wakarimasu. I get it. It is the best. Nmu nanimo nai no ga ichi banda. She's just talking about what's a bit... Okay, does she really want a rice ball out of me? Okay. Hang on, is that a special kind of onigiri? Yes, it is. It's a baked onigiri. That's easy to make. Oh, she's saying it's best working when there's nothing to do. Oh, she's a slacker, is she? Well, I need the points, so you're getting your rice ball. This is probably a hint that she likes rice balls, then. Never made a baked rice ball, but it kind of looks appealing when you look at it like that. Looks like something you could garnish quite nicely. Has anybody made a baked onigiri before? If so, do you have a recipe for me? Because I'd be very interested in trying it out. Again, those elements are definitely not overlapping correctly. I'm sure that pizza's meant to be inside the oven, not on top of it. It does look like a hash brown, but it's definitely going to be different. Also, I love hash browns. Oh, I should try making a sweet potato hash brown. My mind is just full of food right now, because it's coming up for 4 o'clock and I have not eaten today. Here you go. There we go. It chalks it off over the right there that that's a request that I have fulfilled here. But she has something to say about it. Nah. Motte kite kure ta yo dana. Brought it? Well, yeah, I did bring it. Chief something. I don't know what. Ah, baked onigiri. Ki ni natte na shikyu motte kite hoshi katanda. So she wanted me to bring it. Okay. Ore wa taberu kita. That exchange flew right over my head. Then again, when you do quests like that in Rune Factory 4, the dialogue about it is usually incredibly stupid, so I wouldn't be surprised if that's a similar thing. Okay, what were you doing here? My god, she's solving a jigsaw puzzle. They're laying the autism thing on a bit thickly with her, wouldn't you say? Stroking her chin, trying to figure out where to put the next piece, and she has no idea. Look, it's mostly done. This is the easiest part of a jigsaw puzzle. It also looks like there aren't many pieces on it. Maybe 150 pieces tops. The piece appears to be invisible. The piece appears to be censored. It's not all this game's censors, but okay. Well, now that I'm here, I guess I should at least bury my face into your jigsaw puzzle and give you a piece of grass or something. No, here's a potion. I don't need potions, I got a healing spell. No, it's not a bribe. Probably not the brightest candle on the cake. Very funny. Any more quests? There are not. Oh, but that earlier rain didn't last very long, so maybe my dailies are going to be mounting up here. I'll do my dailies, and then it's time for a hot date with Luce. I don't know why these boulders keep appearing on my lawn every day there, the great Skinardo. But I am somewhat grateful that they do, because they give me a good access to stone. And of course lumber from the log things that keep popping up, but none of that right now. Oh crikey, I should go to my farm quickly in case there's something I need to ship before 8 o'clock. Probably Aquaticus. That seems like the kind of thing Aquaticus would do. 1 of them, 2 of them, 3 of them, and I'm going to cut down the 4th so that I have access to level 6 seeds. Okay, groovy. Now what of these? Oh hey, it's these things. That's fine and all. And they gave me the seed, which is good. Grab all of that. Is there anything else that could be harvested? Yeah, more of these, but that's no big deal. Don't need to hurry for it. And this will finally take care of that request to ship a level 5 crop. Just shipping all of these though, worth half decent money. The caboos are certainly not worth decent money. Haven't shipped you before. Ship the level 6 crop so we get access to them. Ship that so I get access to level 2 of you. And I think I've already shipped all this other stuff. Yeah, in fact... Oh, I haven't shipped the drop before. Interesting, but I need it for cooking, so I'll hold on to it. Store ourselves the items here. Don't forget the steel sword. Ah, yes, of course. And I haven't shipped it before either, so good to remember that. Cheers. I say cheers so often, I wonder if some people wonder if I'm saying chairs. Sounds like a feasible misunderstanding. Alright, groovy. Plenty of wheat to throw into the fertilizer. It was raining earlier on, right? I'm surprised that it didn't water any of my crops for me. So one of the more annoying things in Rune Factory 4 actually is when you have a little bit of on-off rain and it doesn't water all your crops, it just waters some of them. The end result is usually you just have to water everything anyway. A modest 3 grand for us. Oh, that's right, I didn't upgrade my watering can to silver, because I didn't get any. I do want silver. Gonna till this land. If you till land, things like rocks and weeds won't appear on it. Unless there's a hurricane or a blizzard. But the jury's out on that. The low capacity of the watering can is a bit of a pain, but even more so is the low range of watering. I could cut this down by 75% if I just upgraded the thing, but I chose to do the sickle instead because I needed higher level seeds. And I needed it for the quest. Oh, I ended up getting the level 2 seeds from my sweet potatoes anyway. Okay, but that's no bad thing, because I can still plant the rest of them right here. They're all level 2, and down they go. Can you imagine if someone saw you watering a field this way? Well, that's why we do it on our Sky Dragon, so nobody can report us to the authorities. Otherwise, we would definitely get institutionalized. Okay, this is cutting into my dating Lucy time. Chairs and cheerio is always what I hear at the end of your stream, says Nemi Blub. You can get that crap cleaned out of your ears then. I wonder when I first said that. It just came to me. I say cheers a lot, but most people from where I'm from would say cheers. More often we would ever say thank you. It's like, pass us the milk, here you go, cheers, rather than thank you. And it's like if somebody helped you with something, cheers for getting my car out the ditch earlier on. You don't get silver to upgrade your tools until you start the second part of the main story, which you're still quite far from. Well, that's a shame. Things are taking forever to progress here. How did I get silver before then? I think it was just because I got it for completing a quest. So excited about getting those rocks. Okay, final thing is to harvest the grass and hope there was a rune inside them. There was not. However, the grass situation is good and trending upwards. Plenty of grass for our monsters here. That's right, they all eat grass. Even the fox. Even the hornets. Subsisting on a diet of nothing but grass. Anything else to care about here? Maybe. Yes, definitely. Actually, I need to throw my ingredients into the fridge. Wow, I didn't sell my sweet potatoes. I'll keep some, because they can be good for cooking things. But otherwise... there's money to be made. I don't need these extra ones, just sell them away despite the cost. And I've got all these Sakura... oh yeah, that's because I bought too many of them. Well, I'm not in a hurry to put them to use. Okay, enough of a distraction. Let's go down and see to our loose. It'd be faster if every text box didn't take 2 minutes, points out Fishlips. Immensely faster, but then we wouldn't understand what's going on, as opposed to barely partially understanding what's going on right now. But what's killing me is that we just have to wait, and I don't even know what we're waiting for. I want to progress forward, but there doesn't seem to be some trigger on the map for me. Well, I say that, but something's going on over by the cherry blossom tree. It's also a reminder that I haven't checked in for festivals in a while, but that's neither here nor there. Hooray! We did it! A level 5 vegetable has been shipped. Yes, it has. Anta nara dekiru to omotte daze. I knew you could do it, he says. Koyu agricultural worky thing. Kotsu no kotsu rigu basu. Rigubasu thing, field near. Rigubasu something's field. Alright, the place that we are is field. Nearby that, we can something. Okay. Ukari. What is it? Wasure chi ma tatokiwa. Do not forget, or if you do forget, go and check it out. Soreto. Okay, the shop is selling more seeds. Right. Oh, how convenient. Here's Lucy. Let's give her some grass. Thank you, she says. Just accidentally nibble on some. Talk to her. Oh, she's popping out a little heart there. I don't care what she has to say about the weather. I'm not so sure I care about most of what she has to say anyway. In the morning, you wake up and run. In the afternoon, you rest and eat. Well, she's probably talking about what she does. I haven't seen you go for a morning run, Lucy. Afternoon. Break and food. Okay, great. Oh, wait, you talk about taking another run in the afternoon. Ugh, I don't like running that much. At the evening, it's the best time to go running. Yeah, it's fun every day. Okay, I feel like she's told us that before, which is making me more and more disappointed at the lack of dialogue. But there we go, we've eked our way up to just barely level 7, so maybe, just maybe, I can finally ask her out. Oh no, she's not buying it. She thinks we ate something weird again. Now, in Rune Factory 4, you could only try this once per day, and if it didn't work, it's never going to work. I'm going to try it precisely 4 times, and if none of them work, I'll just assume I have to try again on another day. No, she's having none of it. Oh well. For all I know, there are other triggers for getting people to agree to go out with you, but the carbon copied everything else from Rune Factory 4, why not this? Oh my, well, whatever's going on, Julian's awfully excited. There's still time to pick the knife-eared jigsaw lover with the hat over the squeaky voice. There is, and that's some compelling argument. Okay, Lukas. So his name is Lukas? Okay. Whatever Lukas is doing is amazing to Julian, and Julian wants to see it one more time. So it seems like he's some kind of magician, perhaps? Kama imasen yo. It's not what? Ah, it's that weird person. Kono aida no hito mina o something mete nanishite. Okay, so what are you doing with everybody here, Lukas? Diwa gochi. What? He's got a rock. Wawawa Poketo heavy have become. Did it appear in his pocket? Sugoi, amazing, the rock. What happened to it? Omigoto na hand products ne? Tanemo. Okay, well, Yuki is amazed by the tricks here. So is Julian, so is everybody. I don't know, this guy seems a bit dodgy to me. That means watch closely. Gotcha. Ore mo poketo ni wa iru made. Zenzen. Okay, so. Zenzen kitsu kanakata? Something about it appearing in his pocket there. So Heinz is quite impressed here. He says that's a big thingamajigger. That I'm guessing that's some kind of sleight of hand or hand-related magic trick because it's got hand and products and it's related to what he's doing there. And I doubt it's teleportation. Nandemo some. Oh yeah, okay. So what else can you move with that trick? I thought he was going to carry on there. Do desho. I wonder what. Sono atari watashi ni mo wakaranai no desu yo. So he doesn't even know what. Omoshiroi toyu. Okay, so you're saying something pretty interesting there. Jibun ga yatteru koto nano ni wakanai no. You say you don't even understand what you're doing yourself. Sappari. I don't know what sappari is. It's Teijina magic illustration. Alright, so Heinz is saying, well, how about you use this thing? He is presenting some kind of rock thing. Oh, a fire crystal. If it was an earth crystal, I'd want it. So some kind of flame, some kind of flaming bird. Aura. He sees some kind of bird with a flaming aura. Totemo. Some kind of heavy money, heavy value? Is he saying it's not some kind of valuable thing? Oh well, regardless. Heinz saying Hoi. Tools use. So you know. Okay, so you understand without the use of tools the value of this item. I think he's calling him Ochi-san. Kawari ni Miseban? I don't know, he's doing some kind of comedy skit with the guy and it's flying over my head. Oh. Again, we heard it. Yuki is saying that it does not appear to be in her pocket. Lukas here doesn't really understand it. His hand Mumudi thing. His hand has gone all weird. Usodayo ne? Usodayo is kind of like that's a lie, but I think he's just in disbelief about it. The middle of this world? Mama naranai mono des? Is it gone from the world? Okay, so that fire crystal Uchide. Oh, he says that's the most expensive thing from his shop. Ikura oji-san demo sono share wa. He's saying he can't have a laugh about it disappearing because it was the most valuable thing he had. Oh, we think it's in our pocket. Suge, itsu no mani. Itsu no mani? Okay, he's going to return it to Heinz. Should have just kept it. I need more fire crystals. Nandayamo. I don't know, whatever it is, it's got him quite excited. And, what is even that? That's like water and river. And, oh, entertainer, Dane. You're a splendid entertainment. And, I am... Heinz himself is very something. Probably some spin of impressed. Itsu no mani is before you know it. So what, before I knew it, I had the thing in my pocket? Surprising. Tsugi no teji na... Okay, she wants to see the next trick. Oh no, I think that's it for Lucas's show. Or is he saying that? Yoroshi de show. Is he going to do something else? Suibu na jinderu konnara shinpai shinakute mo daijoubu kana? He's not going to worry about it? Okay, is that it? That is it. Okay, I think the trick I'm going to do now is disappear myself. I didn't get my hot date with Lucy, and I am starving, so I'm going to have to call it here, even though practically nothing has happened. I just want to go and progress, but the game doesn't want to give me progress. So I'm going to progress my way down to anywhere that'll sell me vast quantities of food and eat that so that I'm charged up for some railway empires later on. So we'll make our save. And until I'm back in a couple of hours, it'll be a cheers. Not a cheers. And a cheerio.